What's good, everybody? What's good? Welcome to the live stream. Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people? What's going on, all my boxing fans? Yeah, man, it's fight night, man. It's fight night. It's fight night. Y'all know what time it is. Who we got in the building? Who we got in the building? Got my brother IB, who I be. You say, yeah, AT, let's go. Yeah, you know I'm ready for this. You know I'm ready for this, man. IB, you know I'm ready for this main event. Yeah, you know I'm ready for this main event, man. I'm excited, man. It's gonna be it's gonna be a great fight. This main event is gonna be a great fight. Terence Bud Crawford versus Shawn Porter. It's gonna be, of course I got Terence and Bud Crawford, but it's gonna be a good fight though. It's gonna be a good fight though, man. Can't wait for this main event. So we got Endam versus I can't even pronounce this guy's last name. That's a long last name. But I think we got a fight going on right now. And Jenovic. I think that's how you pronounce his first name, Jenovic versus Endam. That's who fighting right now. These guys, and I believe this is in the middleweight division. Then after that, you got the co-main event, and then the main event, man. Listen, I'm ready. I can't. I just really wanted to go live and do live commentary for the main event, But I like seeing other fights as well. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you never know. You might get a lot of good fights. You might get one or two good fights. Maybe all the fights may be good on the undercard. You just don't never know, you know. But yeah, I had to go live, man. This is gonna be it's gonna be a great night of boxing. It's gonna be a great fight. Had to go live for the Terence Crawford versus Shawn Porter fight, man. You know what I'm saying? You guys let me know. You guys let me know in the comment section who you guys got winning though. You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one. I got my brother KJ Styles is in the building. Much love and respect to my brother KJ Styles. He says, who fighting right now? You got Jenovic. Jenovic, I can't pronounce that last name. I'm not gonna even try either. Jenovic versus Endam. That's the two fighters that's fighting right now. Uh, give me a chance. I can get the full. This guy Endam is fighting. I believe his first name is Jenovic. So I believe it's in the middleweight division. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's in the middleweight division. And then I'm not sure who's fighting in the co-main event. I got to do a better job at keeping up. With the fighters that's on the undercard and things of that nature. I'm really just looking forward to the main event. You know what I mean? But like I said, you never know. Sometimes you get great fights on the undercard. You know what I mean? And but you guys let me know who you got winning this fight, though, man. Who you got? You guys let me know who you got winning the main event, though. That's what I want to know, though. You guys let me know who you got winning the main event. You know what I'm saying? If anybody want to jump on the panel and chop it up and talk boxing with me, until I get started with the live commentary, you guys are more than welcome. I can put the link in the chat. My brother Brendan Smith is in the building. He says, I'd like to see the winner fight Ugas. Yeah, facts, brother. I would love to see the winner fight Ugas, man. You know what I mean? I would love to see if Terence Bud Crawford beat Shawn Porter, which I favor him to beat Shawn Porter. If Terence Bud Crawford beats and defeats Shawn Porter, I would like the next fight to be Dennis Ugas. I would like that to be the next fight. To be honest with you. I would love to see, I believe, because I think I ran across some news, but you guys could correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe that the sanctioning bodies is trying to order, if Terence Bud Crawford or Shawn Porter, the winner of Terence Bud Crawford and Shawn Porter, could face Earl Spence Jr. next. But I know that Shawn Porter could be looking at fighting your Dennis Ugas. You know, uh, could be looking at fighting could be looking at fighting you Dennis Ugas. That could be his next fight coming back. You know what I mean? Which is a unification bout. You know, but also it's a unification bout with him and Terence Bud Crawford. That's a unification bout as well. You know what I'm saying? So I would love for the next fight to be honest with you, Terence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. But I know that, Terence Errol Spence Jr. already already let it be already said that he wanted the winner of Pacquiao and Ugas, So that could be his next fight, and honestly, I would love to see, the winner of Shawn Porter and Terence Bud Crawford, the winner of Showtime Shawn Porter and Terence Bud Crawford. I would like for that winner, what I'm saying, to face you Dennis Ugas. But if that's the next fight for you Dennis Ugas, Earl Jr., you know, I would love to see that fight. I'm okay with that fight because if Earl fights you Dennis Ugas, in the unification bout, Terence Crawford fights the winner. Of course he got to get past Shawn Porter, but everything could be falling into place. Everything could be going according to everything could be falling into place, and we never know in the direction these fighters is going in. But I kind of feel that this is setting up a big fight, because if I'm Earl Spence Jr., of course you can't look past you Dennis Ugas. That's a fight he can lose. It can end up being Terence Crawford gets past Shawn Porter. You know what I mean? He can be looking at the winner of your Dennis Ugas and Earl Spence Jr. You know, so you know, I just want to see the best fight and the best, man. I just want to see great fights, man. My brother IB, who I be, says Bud by unanimous decision, but I got 250. Porter don't get stopped before ninth with OG Shelton. Okay, you got a bet going on with the OG. You got a bet going on with Mr. Shelton. With the OG. Okay, IB. You know what I'm saying? Putting up 250. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man. You know what I mean? Like, Shawn Porter has never been stopped. In his professional career, he's never been stopped. So, but we know how dangerous Terence Bud Crawford is, and we know how wild Shawn Porter can get. You know what I'm saying? Leaving this up wide open. Can't get hit with too many big power shots coming from Terence Bud Crawford. So I hope that he be a little smart, getting in that little smart, stepping in that ring, not leaving himself wide open. When he's throwing those wild combinations and he's coming swinging wild and just going and trying to press the attack and pressure Terence Bud Crawford. When he pressing the attack and he's coming forward, he just got to be careful. Can't leave himself. Cause I think he can't get hit too many power shots, too many counter power shots, or too many big combinations coming from Terence Bud Crawford. I think Terence Crawford hits hard, bro. I'm telling you guys right now, that man hits hard. But I know that Shawn Porter is gonna make it a fight, though. I really believe he's gonna make it a fight. He's gonna make it a war, and that's why it's gonna be a very competitive and very challenging fight, though. To be honest with you, my brother KJ Styles says Crawford got to come in there aggressive. Man, I just think that Crawford just got to get in there and be smart. You know what I mean? He has the ring IQ, the ring generalship. You know what I mean? He's just a smart fighter. I just think Terence Crawford just got to go in there and not try to make too many mistakes, but just go in there and be a smart fighter. Go in there and be a smart fighter and do what he does best. And Shawn Porter have got in there and went in there against boxers. Against a per boxer. To me, I think Ugas is a per boxer. You know what I mean? A good counter puncher and a per boxer in a way. And so is Terence Bud Crawford. He's a technical brawler, but he's also a per boxer as well. So fundamentally sound. So You know what I mean? And he got a long reach. Crawford works off the jab, sticks and move, lateral movement, pivot, things of that nature. You know, work him on the outside. You know, on the inside, Porter's a good inside fighter. So is Terence Boyd Crawford. So that I believe that fight sometimes that I believe it's gonna be moments where the fight can be forced on the inside, and then I think Porter has to be smart at fighting on the inside because we know he knows he's dealing with Terence Boyd Crawford, which is a very big puncher and very dangerous on fighting on the inside as well. Good outside fighter. He's a technical brawler, very dangerous boxer puncher. So Shawn Porter is going to have to be smart. He's going to have to be very smart. My brother Brendan Smith said a lot of people did not believe that Ugas will win against Manny, but me, don't sleep on him. Yeah, I feel you, my brother. I feel you. Hey, listen, I felt that Dennis Ugas had a chance against Pacquiao as well. Even though I had Pacquiao, I felt Pacquiao was going to win the fight, but no, I said I told a lot of people that wasn't an easy fight for Manny Pacquiao based on the style of Ugas. That wasn't going to be an easy fight for Manny Pacquiao at all. You know, so I wasn't surprised that Ugas was able to win a decision over Manny Pacquiao. I wasn't surprised at all. Pacquiao, one of my favorite fighters. I picked him to beat Ugas, but I wasn't surprised Ugas was able to get the W. I wasn't surprised at all. My brother, the J. Rules Theory, he says Tucker Army. Much love and respect to my brother, the J. Rules Theory. If y'all not subscribed, make sure y'all go subscribe to my brother, the J. Rules Theory, man. Great channel, man. Great brother and great channel. You know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. Tucker Army in the building. So let me see here. You know, Endam versus I can't pronounce this guy's last name, and it's a long last name. A long last name, but he's in there against Endam versus Janovic. I think the guy's name Janovic. I'm trying to see where he's from, but I know it's a middleweight fight, a fight in the middleweight division. But I'm very familiar with Endam. You know what I'm saying? I've seen quite a few of his fights. This is my first time seeing Janovic. What's this guy's first name? Wow. Yeah, man. So after this fight, it's the co-main event. You know, and then the main event. You know, which I'm excited about the main event, man. You know, it's going to be a great fight, man. I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a very competitive, very challenging fight. Uh, it's going to be a great battle. You know, I feel Terence Crawford will most definitely win the fight. You know, for people that got Shawn Porter winning the fight, you know, it's very possible. Very possible. Shawn Porter's an experienced veteran, just like Terence Boyd Crawford. Has been in there with some tough guys, some skilled fighters, some champions. You know, good. Shawn Porter has a good resume. Terence Boyd Crawford has been in there with some tough guys, skilled fighters as well. You know, and so, you know, like I said, this is going to be a very challenging, very competitive fight. You know, I give the power to Terence Boyd Crawford. Accumulation of punches with coming from Shawn Porter. He sits down on his punches. He can hurt you. It's the shot that you don't see coming, or it could be a shot that can really hit you on the chin or the temple. A really good shot. Maybe Shawn Porter is more flat-footed. He's on his toes type of fighter. But Terence Crawford, man, he hits hard whether on his toes or flat-footed. So he has the power, man, over Porter. You know, he has the reach. You know, he has a beautiful jab. Good at working off his jab, fighting on the outside. Porter is good at fighting on the inside. So is Terence Boyd Crawford. Shawn Porter applies a lot of pressure. He makes it a war. He's going to make you dig down deep and really challenge you. Like, man, we seen the fight with him and Earl Spence Jr. You know, when we know Earl Spence Jr. is a dog. So is Terence Crawford. And, you know, like I say, Shawn Porter is no pushover, man. He's no pushover. Shawn Porter is no easy fight. Shawn Porter is an experienced veteran, two-time welterweight champion against one of the pound for pound, one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world, Terence Bud Crawford. You know, three-division world champion, former undisputed 140-pound champion. You know, and now WBO welterweight champion, one of the best welterweights. Both of these guys are top welterweights, and this is the best fight in the best. I think Terence Crawford's going to pull away, and I think he's going to show people why he's on another level, slightly on another level. I say slightly, and slightly the better skilled fighter, the more fundamentally sound fighter. You know what I mean? And why he's one of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. But if Shawn was to win tonight, I wouldn't. I mean, it's not. It's like I wouldn't be surprised. He's an experienced veteran. You know, has what it takes to compete on the elite level. Been in there with some tough guys, man. So it's gonna be a great fight, man. I'm excited. I'm excited, man. So we got more people in the building. Hey, Rap Star, my brother UK47, man. Hey, y'all, hey, man, let me put this link. If anybody want to get on here, man, until the main event, man. You know, until the main event starts. You know what I'm saying? Anybody want to get on here and chop it up, man? And talk this boxing. Anybody want to hop on and join me? It's right there. The link is right there in the chat. You know what I'm saying? My brother, the J. Rules Theory, he says, I dig the hat, man. Appreciate it, my brother. Much love and respect, man. He said, I dig the hat, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. I love this hat, man. It was a gift from my cousin. It was a gift from my cousin. My brother UK47 Boxing. He said, smash the like button. Andrew, big fight. Can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait for this main event, bro. Like, I'm excited, man. I'm pumped, bro. I'm ready for this, man. I'm ready for this, man. Like, really. This is a great fight. It's going to be a great fight tonight, man. I know y'all ready. I'm ready. I know y'all ready. The J. Rules Theory says, and thanks, brother. Much love and respect, man. You already know, man, there's nothing but love and respect over here, man. You know what I mean? But y'all know what time it is, man. I'm finna give y'all some good live commentary tonight. I'm hyped. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I can't wait for the main event. And it's going down, man. Brendan Smith said, I would like to see Plant come back sooner rather than later. Yeah, he most definitely will bounce back. He most definitely will bounce back. I can't wait to see the kid fight again too, man. You know, go up against the best pound for pound fight in the world. It's just a learning experience, man. You know, you live and you learn. He had a few good rounds in there with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? He'll most definitely bounce back. You know, it's only going to make him a better fighter. That's all. It's only going to make him a better fighter. It was a learning experience. He went up against best pound for pound fighter in the world on the elite level, and it was just a learning experience, man. Canelo said what he was going to do when he did it. You know what I'm saying? But he most definitely will bounce back. My brother Don Machiavelli is in the building. Much love and respect, man. I got all my brothers in the building, man. All my brothers and all the generals is in the building, man. Much love and respect, man. Much love and respect, man. Man, it's always a beautiful feeling and always a great feeling, man, when I have my brothers in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, any one of you cats, man, I see y'all. Don Machiavelli, you know what I'm saying? My brother Rap Star, Boxing Knowledge, UK47 Boxing. If any one of you cats, man, Brendan Smith, any one of y'all, the J. Rules Theory, any one of y'all want to hop on, man, and talk this good boxing, man, before I get into this live commentary, y'all more than welcome. I put the link in the chat, so if y'all want to get on here and, you know, talk about the fight, man, and I like to interact with people, man, when I'm doing, live commentary and stuff like that. So if y'all want to join, man, if y'all want to hop on for a few minutes and talk this good old boxing talk until I get into the live commentary, y'all more than welcome. You know, so I put the link in the chat. But y'all let me know who y'all got, man. Everybody in the chat, y'all let me know who y'all got. Who y'all got winning between Showtime, Shawn Porter, and Terence Bud Crawford. Y'all let me know who y'all got. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My brother Don Machiavelli says salute to my brother Andrew Tuckerworld. Salute to you, General. Much love and respect. The I be who I be says facts. Much love and respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Brendan Smith, most definitely. J. Rule's theory, the J. Rule's theory. Much love and respect, man. Much love and respect. You know what I'm saying? UK 47 boxing. Yeah, y'all most definitely smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Yeah, so after this fight right here, it's in a 6 round in down versus Janovic. I think that's the guy's name, man. Like I said, I gotta learn how to pronounce this guy's name. But he's to get in there against the veteran in down. You know what I mean? So I think after this fight right here is the co-main event, and then the main event, man. You know, I'm just happy to be live, man, and do live commentary for this main event though. Like it's gonna be a great fight, man. I believe y'all gonna be entertained tonight. I think we're gonna get a great fight between two fighters, man. That's gonna come in there and it's gonna come in there and it's not it's gonna come in there and it's just gonna come in there and that's gonna come in here, step in that ring and that's gonna step in that ring to fight, man. Terence Bud Crawford always steps in that ring. He always steps in that ring and make a statement. You know what I'm saying? At welterweight, all his fights ended in knockout. You know what I'm saying? All his fights. Terence Bud Crawford always steps in the ring. Always steps in the ring to make a statement. Always steps in the ring to prove and show people why he's one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. All his fights at welterweight ended in knockouts. Technical knockout, however you want to see it, however you call it. However you call it, however you see it, technical knockout, all his fights ended in knockouts. Shawn Porter always pressing the attack. Shawn Porter always making the war. Always challenging the best guys, the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? So you got to show love and respect to Shawn Porter, man. You got to show love and respect to both fighters, man. It's gonna be a war. Both gladiators, both warriors gonna get in there, and I know it's gonna be a good fight. I know both of these fighters are ready for this fight mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? I know they are prepared for this fight. I know they train hard for this fight. I know it's gonna be an epic battle. Epic battle. I know it's gonna be a war. Y'all let me know who y'all got winning this fight, man. Y'all let me know who y'all got winning this fight. I got my brother from another mother. You know what I'm saying? One of the generals. One of the generals. If you're not subscribed, please go subscribe to the J. Bruce Theory, man. This brother is very knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? A very good-hearted brother, man. One of my brothers been supporting me for a long time. Well, we've been supporting each other for a long time. And part of the Tucker Army, one of the generals in the YouTube boxing community. You gotta show love to my brother, the J. Roos Theory. How you feeling, my brother?
Oh, what's up, man? Just enjoying the broadcast as usual, man. Love the energy.
Yeah. Appreciate that, man. So, J. Roos Theory, man, I want to know. I gotta know from you, my brother. I gotta know, man. Who you feel is gonna win this fight, and how you see this fight playing out, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Or how you really feel about this fight, man. I feel before I let you pretty much get into it, I just gotta say that I think this is gonna be a very competitive fight. I think this
Yeah.
is gonna be a great fight between two veterans, two experienced veterans. I think these guys gonna push each other. I think these guys gonna challenge each other. But I slightly feel Terrence gonna pull away, man, and show people why he's one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. But I know Shawn is gonna have his moments, and I know Shawn is gonna most definitely make Terrence dig down deep tonight, man. So how you feel about it, and how you see it going?
Yeah, I see it the same way because no fight with Shawn Porter is ever easy. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be a lot of getting hit with shoulders and maybe elbows and I I think Crawford may knock Shawn Porter down, but I think it'll probably go. I think Crawford will win by decision. I don't think he'll be able to keep Porter down, but it's going to be a rough fight. It's not going to be pretty.
Wow, bro. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I made a video and I actually had that a few. I had like two different predictions. I had it like either a unanimous decision
Oh
for
yeah,
Terrence
yeah.
Bud Crawford or either. And y'all know you might don't agree with me on this one, but I had it either ninth. 10th, maybe ninth or 10th round stoppage for Terence Crawford as well. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah, I can definitely see that happening. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if he does stop him. I wouldn't be surprised because he's got that equalizer. You know, he can punch.
yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like I just like Terrence Bud Crawford, man, hits hard, man. He's
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
hardest hitting one of the hardest hitting guys at welterweight, man.
yeah,
You know, other than Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like those guys can crack, man. Those guys hit hard, hit very hard, man. And you know, I said it myself. I said Shawn sits down on his punch. When actually sits down on his punches, normally it's like accumulation of punches. You know what I'm saying? Shawn can get you out of there. He got knockouts
yeah,
on his resume. So I think when he sits down on his punches, uh, you know, he can hit you with something that probably can get your attention or probably hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But like as far as like the one punch knockout power, or as far as like that real dynamite type of power, man. I don't think that he is that guy. You know what I'm saying? I just think that it's just accumulation of punches for Shawn Porter to really break you down, get you out of there. You fatigue, you tire out, and he comes on, you know, with the flurries, with the combinations and things of that nature, dig down to your body, goes back upstairs, mix up his punches very well, and kind of make it a dog fight. And I think that's kind of like a way that he can kind of get you out of there. But like I don't think that he hits harder than those three guys I just named though. In the
yeah,
welterweight division, I just think Terence Crawford hits too hard, man, and it's with bad intentions, bro.
yeah.
It's
I
like with
agree.
bad.
I agree. In fact, I favor Crawford against Spence personally. I think Crawford just I mean Spence might outwork him, but I think Crawford still hits too hard.
Yeah, yeah, man. I think yeah, Spence most definitely is one of the guys that hit hard as well,
Yeah,
especially
yeah,
when he sits down on his punches. But
yeah,
I just think that I don't know, man. Like I'm just saying, when you look at it, man, in the welterweight division, like you know, what I mean, since Crawford's been in the welterweight division, and then the thing is, they say that he haven't fought anybody, but I mean, he takes on dangerous fighters. Like, hold on, real quick, my brother Don Machiavelli says, I'm hoping I'm hoping that Shawn can bring that dog out of Crawford. Oh, well, if he brings the dog out of Crawford, you know, that's a good thing. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. Because we know that Crawford got that type of dog where, you know what I'm saying? He can make it a war with you, but at the end of the day, you gotta worry about getting hit with a lot of power shots too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta worry about getting hit with a lot of power shots, a lot of hard shots, man. I'm telling you, you got to worry about it. Shawn can't afford to get hit with too many hard shots coming from Crawford, man. He can't. He got to be smart. If he's
yeah,
making if he's trying to make those adjustments, he got to be smart because he can't leave himself trying to just like go in on the inside and try to press the attack and try to bum rush him and stuff. You got to be smart with Terence Crawford because he's like one of the best counterpunchers in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And
true.
he can be like a cat. He can set you up. He can set you up, and he can set you up very nice in a very nice way, in a way that you may don't see coming. And Shawn Porter knows. I think Shawn Porter knows that Terence Crawford very good at setting traps, and he hits hard. So and he's a very good counterpuncher. You know what I mean? So he got to be aware of those counter power shots that's coming. So I think he's going to have to be very smart with making those adjustments and coming on and applying pressure. And when he is throwing the combinations, he can't leave himself wide open because Terence Crawford is going to capitalize on that. You know what I'm saying? He can't leave himself wide open, swinging wild and stuff like he can't do that against Terence Crawford, man. The
Yeah,
guy's
that's
just
true.
too smart, man. And he's too good of a counterpuncher.
Yeah, yeah. And both guys look like they're in great shape. I saw them at the weigh-in, so they both guys look focused.
Yeah, man. Like, yeah, I said it, man. I said it myself. I was like, man, they both of these guys in great shape, man.
Yeah,
Both of these guys in great shape, and I just feel like You know, mentally they mentally they prepared, physically they prepared, and
Yeah.
they zoned in. Like both guys just really ready to come to fight. Oh man, we got one of the generals in the YouTube boxing community, my brother. You know what I'm saying? From another mother. You know what I'm saying? DT3 the boom man, MBBC baby. I see you. Much love and
We
respect,
in the
my brother.
building.
Yes
We in the
sir.
building.
Yes sir.
We in the building.
Yes sir.
I'll get something for you when I'm done, but we in the building. I just want to let everybody know we in the building.
We in the
MBBC
building.
forever.
We in the building, baby. That's right. MBBC, baby. We in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, man. Well, love and respect to DT3 the Boom, man. That's another one of the generals, another one of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Other than along with J. Rule's theory. You know what I'm saying? We here, man. You know, my brothers here. MBBC, Tucker Army. We here, man. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, this is fight night, man. I'm excited, man. And J. Rules, I know you excited, brother. And I
Yeah.
just feel like, man, this is going to be a great fight, bro. I would not be surprised, J. Rooster. I got to be honest with you. My brother, Minnie Mill. Much love and respect, my brother. Much love. Welcome to the live stream. My brother, Dan McAvelli says Crawford on points, but I wouldn't be surprised if both hit the canvas at some point. Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, listen,
Yeah.
man, it can happen. You
Yeah.
never know. It can happen because when you got two fighters at this level, it can happen. You never know when you got two fighters at this level. You know what I mean? Because we know that Shawn Porter is steps in there with everybody, some of any and everybody, and it's always competitive. He's going to challenge every opponent that he steps in the ring with. He's going to make it. He's not going to make it easy for no opponent. Win or lose, Shawn Porter is a game opponent, and he has what it takes to compete on the elite level. Man, Shawn Porter is an experienced veteran, two-time welterweight champion, and like I say, he has the experience, a great resume. He has been in there with some tough guys, man, and some champions, skilled champions. And like I say, same for Terence Boyd Crawford, whether people want to give him credit or not. You know, you go back and you cover his resume, you got a lot of solid wins on his resume as well. You know what I mean? So not necessarily guys want to give him credit for the guys that he fought at welterweight. You know, but Kavaliauskas was one of the hardest hitting. He's also one of the hardest hitting, dangerous boxer punches in the welterweight division. He made he made Crawford dig down deep. Crawford got the stoppage. You know, Jeff Horn was a very big, rugged welterweight. You saw how he made it so difficult for Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Because he was so big and strong and overwhelming with with the accumulation of coming with pressing attack with the pressure. Jeff Horn is just those rugged type of fighters, just make it tough for you. And you know Pacquiao had a hard time with that type of style. Came back to win over Adrian Broner, Keith Thurman, and you saw how Terence Boyd Crawford was able to handle the bigger and stronger Jeff Horn. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you look at the Cal Brook fight. Cal Brook was coming off 3 wins at 154. Moved back down in great shape. He said it himself. He was in great shape. Moved back down and fought Terence Boyd Crawford and actually won the first 2 rounds in my eyes. Then Crawford made the necessary adjustment, caught him, and stopped him. You know what I mean? Like the same thing with Jose Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people don't really give him credit for that fight, and I understand where they coming. I hear where they coming from. I understand that, but that still was the difficult style to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And Terence Bud Crawford made the necessary adjustments, and he was able to most definitely dig down deep and also get the stoppage. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if Crawford gets past Porter tonight, man, it's going to only tell us one thing. It's going to tell us that Shawn Porter gave him a tough fight, but Terence Bud Crawford is on another level. And we're going to it's going to be telling us that he showed us why he is one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound, and why he is a 3-division world champion. Making a statement, stopping Shawn Porter it's going to be the first time ever somebody ever stopped the experienced veteran Shawn Porter. If
Yeah,
Bud
definitely.
was able to do it and make a statement tonight by doing that, that's going to tell us. That's going to tell us a whole lot, bro. It's going to
True.
only tell us a whole. That's going to tell us a whole lot about Bud. Like Bud is really that guy.
Yeah.
Bud is really that
Exactly.
guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yep.
this is it's most definitely a tough fight for him. Shawn Porter, man, he comes to fight, bro. He let it all
Yeah.
he leave it all in the rain, bro. My brother D Sham is in the building. He says, blessing, bro. Much love and respect to you, D Sham. Much love and respect, my brother. Much love and respect. Appreciate you coming through tonight, joining us live, man. You know what I'm saying? Minnie Mill says, thank Bud finna take it, but Porter looking locked in. Yes, both fighters are locked in. Both fighters are locked in. Both fighters are ready, and they know that this. Both guys know that this is a big fight. You know what I mean? Terence know this is a big fight for him. Shawn Porter know this is a big fight, and this tonight, these guys got to get in there let it all go, man. Because this is going to this is the type of fight that we really need in the sport of boxing. And I'm saying, J. Rules, when you really break when you stylistically when you match these styles, this is the type of fight that we need. We know
Yeah.
what Shawn
No
Porter
doubt.
brings. We know what he offers. We know how he's able to get in there and just make it tough for any opponent
Yeah.
that he's faced. Every opponent, I'm sorry, that he's faced. We know what Terence Bud Crawford is capable of.
Right.
We know that Terence Bud Crawford, you know what I'm saying, is the
Yeah.
type of fighter that can get in there and make it look easy.
Yeah.
So we never know what fight we're going to get tonight, but I feel deep down inside, and I just feel that this is going to be an epic battle, though. I
Yeah.
believe Shawn
No
Porter
doubt.
will have his moments. He's going to be looking good. He's going to be doing his thing. But I slightly feel that that Terence Bud Crawford will pull away, and once he start making the necessary adjustments and being smart at the same time, I think he's going to slightly pull away. And I
Yeah.
agree with you. I think it could end up a unanimous decision for Terence Bud Crawford,
Yeah.
or maybe he breaks Shawn down, you know,
Yeah.
and stop him late. Maybe ninth or tenth. Could be the 11th.
I think Sean Porter's best bet would be to try to catch Crawford cold, like in the opening rounds, like try to catch him with something before he gets warmed up. Because once he gets warmed up, it's going to be a tough night. So I think he's got to come in and he's got to hold him. He's got to put it. I know they both weigh 146, but still I think he's got to try to outmuscle him early and try to make him feel something to get his attention.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, my brother. I feel you 100% on that.
Yeah.
We got another one of our brothers, man. Don Machiavelli. He said I just wanted to know how you feel about this comment. He said we all know the fight we want. Yeah. He says we all know the fight we want. Yes, but will it happen? Can you kind of like think about what fight he's talking about? You know what I'm saying, that we all really want to see.
Yeah, I think that was Captain Obvious right there. Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The thing is, this is getting the win over Shawn Porter, or Shawn Porter getting the
Yeah.
win over Bud. Whoever wins this fight, I think it puts them in position, puts that fighter in position to most definitely, and it have to be the next fight. It have to be.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
would think so.
Dennis Ugas. Now I know that Earl Spence Jr. said that he wanted to fight. That of course he was in position to fight the winner of uh, Manny Pacquiao and your Dennis Ugas, right? So I think it went and talk, and that was the next fight. And I think Bud made it. I mean, not Bud, but Earl made it clear that he wanted the winner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you feel that if Bud or Shawn wins tonight, do you feel that could potentially be the next opponent for the winner of Earl Spence Jr. Ugas, or you feel that the winner of this fight goes on to fight Ugas? or maybe
Yeah,
Earl Spence Jr.? How you see it? How can you kind of like tell me how you kind of see this going in a way?
yeah. I'm hoping the winner of this fight Spence, but more than likely the winner. Oh man, um, more than likely it might be Ugas, but I mean, we all hoping it's Spence. But you know the politics, as Lennox Lewis says, politics of boxing. So when Bob Arum's involved, like say if Crawford wins, you never know what Bob Arum's gonna do. So, man, I wish it was more like UFC where dudes had to fight each other. You know, they didn't have a choice.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
because we was sitting here waiting 10 years, and you know, like you look how long it took for Mayweather and Pacquiao to get in the ring.
Yeah,
So
exactly, brother. Like they really had us, man. Like for
yeah,
years, man, for years.
yeah,
Like we almost pretty much gave up on the fight, and then like kind of like in the last minute, is out of nowhere. They finally decided to have that meeting,
yeah,
and then we finally got that fight, man.
yeah, exactly.
it would have been even better if it was more in their primes. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
think so too.
But we couldn't complain, no longer
Yeah,
complain because we got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
at
finally
least we
here.
got it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
so
So
we got Minnie Mill. He says, Herb Spence finna be ringside and call out Crawford, or is this judgment just cap?
oh wow. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it's real.
I hope it's real too, because because that's gonna make the boxing world. That's gonna turn the boxing world upside down.
Yeah,
Everybody's gonna go crazy. We're gonna be excited because Spence is now calling for Crawford, somebody who's been wanting Spence and went to his last fight, was really seriously right there. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
exactly.
And like in a way, slightly chasing them down. We already know though, Bob Arum plays a role.
Yeah,
His advisor Al Heyman plays a role, manager or whatever plays a role. But at the end of the day, if Spence was to most definitely be ringside, calls out
yeah.
Crawford, you already know Crawford is going. Crawford is going. Yes, the
Yeah,
fight is
he
a
gonna
done.
show out tonight.
Yes, the fight is a done deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yes, that's what I would love seeing that Spence if he's in attendance tonight. I would love seeing that from Spence.
yeah,
Call Crawford out. Crawford be like, yes, I've been wanting to fight you. Let's make this fight happen. Then we know, we know that yes, this is what we need. This is what we need. We gotta get this fight.
got
Because
to.
people like Jay Roos, people almost gave up on it.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
But
I
it's
mean, boxing too. I mean, we'd be ending the year on a high note. Look, we're having a lot of good fights towards the end of the year. I mean, it started off slow. Fights weren't happening at the beginning of the year. So if this fight is made after this fight, I mean, boxing will be back on top again.
Yeah, exactly, my brother. Like it's gonna be a good look for the sport of boxing. Good look
Yeah,
for boxing in general. Cause
no doubt.
man, we got like a lot of great fights that's most definitely coming our way,
Yeah,
and that we can most definitely be excited about. But we can honestly say that it would be a blessing in the sport of boxing, in the boxing world, to finally get Spence versus Crawford would
yeah,
be a blessing, my brother.
no doubt.
Eric Davies is in the building. Another one of our brothers, one of the generals of the Tucker Army, one of the generals, uh, along with J. Roos Theory in the YouTube boxing community. We got Eric Davies in the building. Much love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the live stream, my brother. Glad you here, man. Much love and respect. Glad you here, my brother. Don Machiavelli said that's exactly what needs to happen. Yes, that's what we want to happen. Hopefully that can happen because that's going to be the talk. That's going to be the talk up until this fight finally gets made. If that was to take place tonight, if
Yeah,
Spence was to literally call out Jay Rules, you know that we're going to be talking about this, bro. It's going to
yeah,
be, I'm telling you, leading up until we finally get it, it's going to
that'll
be the
be
talk.
huge.
It's gonna be huge, bro. I'm talking
Yeah,
about it's gonna be the YouTube boxing community is gonna be on fire
yeah,
when it talking about this fight leading up all the way up into the fight, bro. I'm talking about a lot of content creators, a lot of live streams, a lot of us is gonna be just literally
oh yeah,
we gonna lose our minds because we like now these guys really because it was really Bud. Let's just keep it real. It
yeah,
was Bud really
uh huh,
forcing, impressing. So
yep,
now Spence is like, okay, now it's time. Let's get it on.
yeah.
Man,
Do you know how quick that fight would sell out? It'd be sold out in a matter of probably 10 minutes.
facts. That's the truth, my brother. That's the
Yeah.
truth. That's the truth, my brother. It would
Oh,
be sold out in no time. That's facts. That's facts, J.
yeah.
Rules. That's facts, my brother. John one of the generals, Don Machiavelli, he says Spence ringside would be pay-per-view on his own.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, that's an event by itself, just that.
Yo, facts. Yeah, that's facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, I'm saying how we had a lot of attention surrounding Haney and Teofimo Lopez, right?
Yeah,
This here is
yeah.
it's gonna be on another level. Just be honest with you.
True.
This will be on
Yeah,
another level. As far as like all the attention of the boxing of the boxing fans, the boxing world,
yeah.
this gonna get everybody attention. Everybody.
Yeah, when the best fight the best, I mean, if fighters can forget about trying to protect their undefeated record and just fight the best, people respect that more than you just fighting Joe Blow just to protect your zero in your loss column. So, I mean, look how much respect Wilder got, even though, he got his head handed to him. He went out like a G. So, he got a lot of respect just for, fighting a tough fight. So these fighters got to start fighting each other and stop trying to be undefeated like Floyd, because when we go back years from now, we look back over the highlights, we're going to remember who fought who. We're not going to say, oh, well, this guy was undefeated, but it's like, who'd you fight? So they got to start fighting each other.
Yeah, that's the nothing but the truth, man. That's facts, bro. That's facts. We go back and we remember the best fighting the best. We remember
Yeah,
the opponents that you face. And
yeah,
that's in boxing history in general. When we go
yeah,
back and look at the greats, we go back and look at the tough challenges, the tough fights,
yeah,
the other best
exactly.
guys out there that they stepped in the ring with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And also,
yeah,
especially when we was able when they were able to produce an entertaining fight, a great fight.
you're right.
Whether it was a slugfest, whether it was a war, or whether it was just a sweet science or a
Yeah,
chess match, a very just however we saw it or viewed it or however it took place when the best fought the best based
yeah,
on styles, we can go back and remember, man, those were great fights, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? It goes back. It's just like, for example, no, we can never forget Hagler versus Hearns.
Oh yeah. Oh
We
man.
can never
Uh,
forget a fight on that caliber, a fight of that caliber. We can never
Instant
forget that.
classic. It's
You know
like
what I'm saying?
you knew it right. Like, for those people that were actually there, I know they knew when they were watching it that was an instant classic.
Yeah, exactly, brother. Exactly, bro. Like we can never forget those fights. We can never
Yeah.
forget the two, I believe either two or maybe did they have three fights? Did Sugar Ray Robinson? I mean, I'm sorry, Sugar Ray Leonard and Hearns had three fights, right? Or
Yeah, I
two?
believe they had three fights.
Three
I believe
fights.
so.
And all three were great fights, especially the
Yeah.
first two. Especially the first two were great
Yeah.
fights. We go back and we can
I,
remember those fights
I,
because they were entertaining, bro.
yeah.
Very competitive, very challenging, and entertaining fights, bro. We can never
Yeah.
forget great fights. Never,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah, you
You know
got
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
willing to you got to be willing to risk your win loss column. You can't just play it safe. You got to take chances or you won't be considered great. Like they say, just having a belt doesn't make you champion. You're just a belt holder if you ain't fought nobody. So you got to fight the best.
exactly, bro.
That's
You
my
gotta fight.
opinion on it. Yeah,
No, no, and that's the truth, man. I'm with you 100%. I'm
yeah,
with you 1,000%. Like you
yeah,
gotta fight the best. That's what it's all about, and that's what a true champion, and that's what a legend. When it's all said
yeah,
and done, that's what a legend is all about. A legend
yeah,
has fought the best guys in his era,
yeah,
generation, etc. The best
yeah.
guys. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta fight the best.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
Like so.
because you know what happens when dudes keep fighting easy fights? They eventually get knocked out because they can't get up for the fight. It's like they kind of train halfway because they're not really motivated. So then some nobody comes out of nowhere and knocks them out, and then the big fight is off because they got knocked out by a nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, exactly, man. Like, because when you fight uh top level opposition, right?
Yeah,
When you fight top, especially, and you know that this guy is tough, you know that this guy is very skilled, fundamentally sound. You and especially you know that this guy is dangerous.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And you take on that type of challenge when you fighting against guys with especially guys with experience
yeah,
sometimes, and also guys that have been in there with top level fighters, right?
yeah.
Do you know that only is going it's going to only make you better as a fighter when
Oh
you get
yeah,
in there,
yeah.
when you
Right.
go in there against certain
Yeah,
styles on the
yeah,
top level. You know,
yeah.
on especially on the elite level, when you go in there, you gaining. It's like you getting better. You know what I'm saying? Win or
Exactly.
lose. But if you're able to
Yep.
win and you beating caliber opponent after caliber opponent after caliber opponent, it's only going to make you better as a fighter.
Iron sharpens iron.
Iron
Yep.
sharpen iron, my brother. That's
Yep.
facts. You know what I'm saying? And
Yep.
so and we used to talk about this all. We used to talk about it all the time. Me and my cousins and my brothers talk about that all the time, man. And you know that's what makes you great. That's
Yeah.
what makes you one of the best fighters in the world. When you take on the toughest fighters out there and the best fighters out there, that's
Yeah.
considered the best fighters out there. Because
I
sometimes
know, man.
you can fight a guy may not necessarily have a name or whatever, and maybe coming over from another country you don't
Hmm.
know too much about,
Yeah.
and he and come in there and it could be an upset. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you never know.
Yeah.
True enough, because like I say, and you know, just like I know, styles make fights. I didn't know too
Yeah.
much about. I didn't know too much. I only seen probably like I had to go back and watch highlights, but I didn't too much know a lot about Mikey Garcia's last opponent. I didn't know too much
Yeah. I
about him.
did. Yeah. Matter
And
of fact, I don't think I had heard of him at all. Yeah.
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I went back and check this out, Jay Roos, when I went back to look at like at least two fights, his last
Yeah.
two fights, right?
Uh huh.
I I said this to myself. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a tough fight for Mikey.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, based on style, on the hottest fighter, based on the styles, I
Yeah.
knew it was gonna be competitive. I knew it was gonna be a good fight. I knew it
Wow.
was gonna be how moments that both fighters is gonna be really challenging each other and pushing each other. But I said, I deep down inside, I said, I was like, Mikey, if he don't, if he doesn't I don't know. He can't afford to make too many mistakes, and I think he
Yeah.
can't go in there. I think he's got to go in there and bring at his best against this type of style.
Yeah.
Because if he's
You
not in there
called
at
it.
his best against that type of style, then it could be difficult. Even though I said
Right.
Mikey will win the fight, but
Yeah.
it's not going to be easy.
Yeah. No walk in the
But
park.
as you saw, he went in there against this guy and he lost. I scored it 7 rounds to 5 for what is Martin, right? Martin. I forget
Yeah.
his first name.
Uh huh.
And yeah, 7 rounds to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you step in there. Sometimes you could be stepping there against guys that that don't necessarily have a name. You
Yeah.
might have these certain fights, but it's just based on styles. But when
Yeah.
you're fighting, but it also is good to fight proven fighters
Yeah.
because they have been in there against a lot of tough fighters on the elite level. You know, very
Yeah,
fundamentally sound, very skilled, very dangerous, a good boxer, puncher, inside fighter, technical brawler, or whatever. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? As long as you've been there against certain styles and you've been in there against fighters that are proven, that's only going to make you great.
yeah, exactly.
You know, it's only going to make you great and only make you better as a fighter. You know what I
And
mean?
you can never take an opponent lightly too. Like even if, like you were saying, it could be some guy that overseas that you don't know about. You still gotta train just as hard. In fact, I don't understand fighters that say they don't watch tape of another fighter. It's like I would just want to see, what he looked like, if nothing else. I don't get fighters that don't study film, like, okay, he's gonna come out like this. So you just can't take nobody lightly because the minute you do, they're gonna catch you slipping.
Yeah, exactly, my brother. So
Yeah,
Don McAvalley says he says they could do a world tour for the build up and would sell out every stage within hours. It could even
yeah,
end up a trilogy, and that would put boxing back where it belongs at the top. So I
sure,
believe he's
no
talking
doubt.
about I believe he's talking about the Crawford and Spence.
Oh yeah, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, yeah, no doubt about it, man. Like that could be really big. Take it into a whole nother level to promote the fight. And I
Yeah,
believe a fight of that caliber, I believe they would do something like that though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I do too. Yeah,
I believe they would do something. We got none the one of our other brothers and one of the generals, Eric Davies. He says Porter was a couple of punches away in his career from being undefeated. Think he doesn't know. I think he doesn't know that we got a fight tonight, guys. He says think he doesn't know that. Think he doesn't know that we got a fight tonight. Yes, like we agree with you. I'm pretty sure my brother Jay Ruse agree with that comment. I agree with
yes,
it.
sir.
We have a great fight tonight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This
I
gonna
don't see.
be this gonna look like a Rocky movie.
Yeah, yes, sir. Sir, yeah. This is because we know what time it is with both fighters.
Yeah.
We've been watching these guys for a long time. Crawford.
You know, oh, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say?
Now I was just saying that we know what they expect coming from these guys, and we've been watching these fighters for a long time. Crawford
Yeah,
and Porter. We know what they bring to the table. We know what
no
they're able to do
doubt.
in the ring. You know what I mean? So both are experienced veterans, and so we know when you got two guys with when you match the styles, when you
Yeah.
bring fighters like a Shawn Porter and a Terence Crawford, you're going to get an entertaining fight. Trust me.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Stylistically,
Yeah.
when you look at it, you're
I
gonna get
agree.
an entertaining fight. Trust me.
I agree. Yeah. The thing that always baffled me about Shawn Porter, he looks like he's hitting a lot harder than he is. It's like he really puts his body into his shot. So I'm surprised he doesn't have a higher knockout percentage because he looks like he hits really hard.
And yeah, and that's the thing about it, Jay Roos. I think when Sean sits down
Yeah.
on his punches, I think that like I said, Keith Thurman. I think Keith Thurman, uh, Danny Garcia, Earl Spence Jr. They hit just a little to me,
Yeah. I agree.
than Sean. They hit a little harder to me than Sean Porter.
Right. They do.
But I think if Sean Porter actually sits down on his shots,
Yeah.
he can hit you hard enough to hurt you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's
He
more
generates
of
power. Yeah.
yeah, it's more of accumulation of punches though with Sean
Right.
Porter. You
Yeah.
know, and he smothered his shots a lot too. So it'd be a
Yeah.
lot of you know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
I feel like if he sits down, because when he's more on his toes, when he's more on his toes, he can hit you with a shot and maybe buzz you. He can probably
Yeah.
he can buzz you. But
Yeah,
I
no
think if
doubt.
he sits down on his punches, because he likes to hit on the fly. He's like
Yeah.
on his toes type of fighter, right? But
Yeah,
if he was more
exactly.
flat footed like a Danny Garcia, I think Danny Garcia still hits harder. But
Right.
Sean Porter can hit you hard enough to hurt you, like on the
Yeah.
chin, the temple, or whatever. He can hit you hard
Yeah.
enough. but it takes accumulation of punches, uh, like for a fighter like Shawn Porter to get you out of there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He
exactly.
really
Right.
have to get you really tired. You have to be fatigued. You have to be really tired for him to really get you, really an accumulation of punches of really breaking you down to the body, to the head. You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah.
really get you out of there. I don't think he has that one punch knockout power. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't have what Crawford has. Nah.
Yeah, exactly. We got one of the generals in the building. Another one of my brothers, man, H Money Brooklyn Don. You know what I'm saying? If you're not subscribed, make sure you go subscribe to my brother, H Money Brooklyn Don. You know what I'm saying? One of the generals, along with J. Roos Theory and a lot of all of my other great brothers in the chat. He's also a general in the YouTube boxing community. You know what I'm saying? And another one of my brothers, if you're not subscribed to H Money Brooklyn Don, make sure you go subscribe. And if you're not subscribed to the J. Roos Theory, you better make sure you go subscribe, man.
Thank
We're
you,
gonna
bro.
be on we
Appreciate
gonna be on y'all, man. We gotta make sure y'all subscribe, man. These are great. I'm telling you, these guys are great channels, man. Great channels, man. And these guys are generals in the YouTube boxing community, man. So much love and respect to my brothers, man.
Appreciate the love, Andrew. I always got to check you out when you're going live, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. I'm glad I'm surrounded by great guys, man. Great people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's very knowledgeable about this. You know what I'm saying? Like myself. And it's always good to have good boxing talk, man. But I
Yeah.
just respect, you know what I'm saying, good hearted, also leaders, you know what I'm saying, that's very inspirational. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
myself, man. So it's always nothing but love and respect, man. You know what I mean? And when I
Yeah,
see
I appreciate
you
that.
guys doing y'all guys doing y'all thing and doing good, that encourages and motivates me and inspires me to keep going. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
same here, man. Same here. Same. Like watching you it keeps me going because sometimes YouTube plays a little funny business with your subscribers and views. Like I'm like I can tell, when they playing games with your stuff. You're like, come on now.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
like,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
They put a big hit on my channel, man. I know exactly what you're talking about, J. Rules. It was
yeah,
like a
that's
big hit. It was a big hit on my channel, man. And all we can continuously do is
yeah,
be ourselves, man. Continue to put out good content and
yep,
continue to keep going, man, and continue to motivate, encourage each other. Continue to
yep,
you know what I'm saying, continue to put out that good content, man, for our supporters.
yeah,
And it's what it's all about, man. People showing us love and respect, but the love that we have for the sport of boxing and the passion that we have, and and the love that we have for our supporters and for the boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
what most definitely keeps us going, other than just encouraging and motivating each other, man. You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
I agree. So let me ask, how many years have you been into boxing? How many years have you been watching?
I've been watching boxing, man. I've been watching. I'll be 36. I'll be 36 next month, December the 1st.
Oh,
So
okay.
I can honestly say I've been watching boxing for 30 years. I've been watching boxing ever
Oh,
since I was like 5 or 6 years old.
oh, okay. So you OG. Yeah, I've been watching it about the same.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
sir.
Wow, that's
Yes,
cool,
sir.
man. So no
Hey,
wonder
so
you know what you're talking about.
yeah, man. Been around for a minute, man. But as far as on YouTube, yeah, as far as a boxing channel, I've been off and on for like 5 years. But as far as a
Okay.
consistent YouTube boxing channel, it's only been
Yeah.
like 3 years. Only been 3 years so far. Uh,
Oh, okay.
but Don Machiavelli want to know, J. Roos Theory. He wants to know your channel, my brother.
Oh yes, the J Roos theory. And I got a backup channel in WJ. There's some other in WJs, but you'll see my picture. Just type in the J Roos theory and you'll find all my content. It's mainly heavyweight boxing, but when boxing's slow, I talk about other stuff too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great channel, man. Please make sure you go subscribe,
Yeah,
Don Machiavelli. Y'all go
I
subscribe
appreciate
also.
that.
I'll subscribe also to my brother H Money Brooklyn Don, man. Most definitely. So okay, Don Machiavelli said I've got it. Appreciate you, Don Machiavelli. We appreciate you,
Much
my brother.
respect.
Much love and respect. Just found it. All right, cool. Much love and
Thank you.
respect, man.
Shout
Much
out.
Yo, so the main event is the main event after the co-main event is over, man. Then we got the main event, and so
Wow.
all I got to say, man, is that I'm super excited for this fight, and
Yeah.
I'm like this here, man. May the best man win, and
Yeah.
like I feel that Bud is going to win this fight, but would I be surprised if Shawn Porter was to pull off the upset? Not at all.
Yeah, that's how I am too. Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you have two guys that are pretty evenly matched, even though the edge is the Crawford. It's still when both guys are evenly matched, if either guy wins, it's like it's not a shock. So those are the kind of fights I like. I don't like to see fights where it's like it's so unevenly matched that you pretty much know who's going to win before the first bell sounds. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't like those kind of fights.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you just sometimes it, you
Yeah,
feel it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you're
Like,
like,
oh man, we already know what's gonna be the outcome of this situation. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we
like that
already know.
last. Did you see that last Eric Molina fight where, like, when they came to the middle of the ring, he wouldn't even look at the guy? I'm like, dude, you just gave him confidence because you wouldn't even look him in the eye. I never understood that. Like, why would you get that close to the first bell and you look down? Like, just look up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
It's like you look timid. You come in there like, oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, nah, like if it was me, I look my opponent right in his eyes, and
Yeah,
of course, after the fight, 'cause with me is sportsmanship, good
yeah,
sportsmanship. After the fight is over, win or
yeah,
lose, I'm gonna show my opponent, man, because I
yeah,
respect, like I say, I respect every warrior, every gladiator that step
yeah.
in the ring, put his life on the line for our entertainment, that get in
Exactly.
there, leave it all in the ring, and that goes in there that wants to make a statement and prove why he is the best. He wants
Right.
to really prove why he is the best. And
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I look him straight in the eyes, and I can respect that. Look him
Yeah.
straight in the eyes, like, listen, man, you in for a fight, brother. I know you
Right. Yeah.
good. I know you good. I'm
Yeah.
good. This is gonna be a great fight. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But I want you to but I want you to be at your best because I
Yeah.
know that I'm gonna be at my best. I'm
Yep.
gonna be at my best and I'm ready. I'm ready for this. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I've been
Yeah. That's
training hard, been working hard, especially if it's a big fight. This is
yeah.
my moment. This is my moment. My confidence is through the roof. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I'm ready. I'm locked in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm zoned in. I'm ready to get in there and make it a war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why it's like fighters that don't seem to understand like the psychology of the sport. It's like, why would you give your opponent an edge by looking away? That's making him think like, are you not ready? You scared? I mean, that would give me all kind of confidence. Like, oh, you can't even look at me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Hey, but we got a comment right here, man. Hold up, man. Hold up with this comment. Eric Davies, one of the generals, another one of our brothers, man. He says, Eric Davies says, big if Crawford smokes Porter tonight, I think the biggest fight is Taylor, and we speaking to Josh Taylor,
Oh,
undisputed, 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying? 140-pound king, or Spence. You pick, bro.
wow, I
So
forgot about Josh Taylor.
what you think about this comment, Eric David? I mean, Jay Rules. What you think about
Yeah,
this comment, brother?
yeah, he's got a point. I forgot about Josh Taylor. That dude is solid. Wow, I don't know how I forgot him. Yeah, he's pretty solid. Who would you like? I mean, what do you think of Josh Taylor? I seen him. Who was that he fought last? I can't.
Uh,
Who did he fight
last
last?
the last fight was the for the belts. It was a unification bout for undisputed,
Yeah, I
and
saw that one. I can't remember.
Jose Ramirez was the last fight. It was a unification bout.
Okay. Yeah, he
And
won by knockout, right?
no, he won. He won by unanimous decision.
Oh, his decision.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a
okay.
unanimous. I believe so. I believe it was a
Yeah,
unanimous decision. He almost
yeah, he
came
looks
close to
pretty
stopping
good
him.
though. Yeah,
Yeah, he came close to stopping. He almost came close to stopping Jose Ramirez. It was a war. Jose
yeah, it
Ramirez had
was.
his
I
moments.
remember. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Jose
kind of
Ramirez.
adapted.
Yeah, Yeah, it was a great fight, man. Like honestly, I literally probably want to sometime next week go back and rewatch that fight because that was a great fight, man.
Yeah, it
That was a
was.
great
Both
fight.
guys were having some trouble. Like both guys had to kind of adapt. You know, Josh Taylor was in some trouble, and then he adapted, and then he took over.
Yeah, man. He most definitely adapt, made the necessary adjustments, being smart, and
Yeah.
he was able to pull off the victory, man. And that guy's one heck of a fighter. So is Jose Ramirez, a great fighter. But Josh
Oh yeah.
just proved right. He's just one of the best fighters in the world. You know what I mean? He just proved that he's pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world, and he's you know he really showed me a whole lot in that fight, man. Like he showed me
Yeah.
that he is one of the best fighters in the world, but on the elite level. Like really,
Right.
like it's gonna be hard for anybody that steps in the ring with Josh Taylor. It's gonna be
Right.
tough for any fighter, bro. Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
any fighter. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Even if he was to go up to 147 to fight Terence Crawford, that's a tough fight.
Yeah. I
That's a
agree.
very tough fight for anybody at 147. I repeat, I'll be the
Yeah.
first to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna bite my tongue on saying this.
Yeah. I agree.
That's a tough fight for anybody at 147. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I would and it's just moving up to be great, man. Just moving up to be great, moving up to
Right.
fight the best, and moving up and your next fight after clearing out a division, moving up in your next fight to fight another pound for pound great
Yeah.
and three division world champion, former 140-pound undisputed, welterweight champion Terence Crawford. Really, bro?
Yeah.
That says a whole lot about Josh Taylor.
Sure does. I don't know how I forgot about him. Yeah. I don't know how he slipped my mind. Yeah. I mean,
It,
boxing's got so much talent right now. There's so many fighters, you know, it's just a matter of them all getting together. But the talent is definitely in a lot of divisions.
Most definitely, my brother. I agree with you 100%. Most definitely.
Hey, give me like 3 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay, my brother. Most
All
definitely.
right,
I'll be here, my brother.
all right, man.
Yeah. So hold on. So we got the co-main event. Something is going on. I think it's a bad cut. A bad cut. We got Volney versus Falcao. Falcao. He got a seriously bad cut. He can't continue. I don't know which fighter it is. Let me see. So after this, we got. I think this fight is. I think the co-main event is over with. People, they finna go to. I think they finna stop the fight. They finna stop the fight. It was a clash of heads, and it opened up a bad cut. It opened up a bad cut on Falcao. I believe that's the fighter's name. Falcao has a bad cut. Um, a really bad cut, and they feel that he can't continue. He may have also suffered a boom. And yeah, it was a headbutt. Man, it was a headbutt. Big headbutt. It was a big headbutt. And Falcao, it seems like he suffered a concussion, and suffered a big bad cut, terrible cut. I think he suffered a concussion. I'm trying to hear what they're saying, but I think he suffered a concussion, and he has a very bad cut over the eye. But now they're saying a fracture. Now they're saying a fracture. Hold on, people. I'm trying to see what they're saying. I might have to cut this volume up some. Yeah, Voni clash. It was a clash of heads. Voni versus Falcalio. I believe. Think I'm pronouncing his name correctly. Yeah, but the main event, people. The main event is up next. The co-main event has been stopped due to a headbutt. I believe one of the fighters, Falcalio, was I believe he suffered a bad cut and maybe has also suffered a concussion. Maybe he has also suffered a fracture. So the fight had to be stopped. So now up next is the main event. Now up next is the main event. People, I know y'all excited. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. My brother Eric Davies in the building. He says, love this game. Me too, my brother. I love the sport of boxing. Sport of boxing is my favorite sport. But up next, we got the main event. Terence Crawford versus Shawn Porter is next. The co-main event is next, people. It's about to go down. The co-main event. I mean, it's over, and now we're heading into the main event. And y'all know what time it is. Y'all know I'm finna give y'all this live commentary. I'm one of the best to do it. Y'all already know what time it is. One of the best to do it. I'm excited. This is gonna be a great fight, man. May the best man win. I'm leaning towards Terence Crawford. I know Shawn Porter's coming to fight. I know Terence is ready. Terence Crawford is ready. Shawn Porter is ready. This is gonna be a great fight. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this fight on. The fight is next. I'm excited. I know y'all excited. I'm finna give y'all this live commentary. Terence Crawford looks ready. Terence Crawford looks ready. Shawn Porter looks ready.
Oh, well, I'll let you go so you can. Is the main event about to start?
Yeah, the main event is up next. They stopped the co-main event due to it was a headbutt. A bad headbutt too. Bad headbutt. One of the fighters, Calcao, I believe I'm pronouncing. Yeah, he suffered a bad cut. I think he may have suffered a concussion, but I think he also suffered a fracture.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they had the I believe he suffered it was a bad cut. And I think he suffered a fracture, but yeah, they had to stop the fight. So yeah, they're going straight into the main event, man. Straight into the main event.
I'll sign off then, so you can bring us the commentary.
Okay, my brother, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm glad you was able to get on the panel, bro. I'm glad
yeah,
you was able to get on the panel
it, man.
and talk this good boxing talk with me, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, man. So you still gonna hang around for the live commentary?
I'm gonna be watching you.
Okay, most definitely. Hey, J. Rules, man, I really appreciate it, man. And I guess I'll be interacting with you in the chat, my brother. It's always love, man. It was a good day, man. I got my brother come through, man, to show love and join the panel, man. It was a blessing, bro.
Yeah, man, I enjoyed it. We got to do this next time.
Oh yeah, always, man. Always, man.
All right, man.
All right, my brother. See you in the chat, brother.
Hey, salute.
Salute, brother.
All right.
All right, my brother Eric Davis says, I'm going to get into this live commentary. Y'all know what time it is. It's about to go down, the main event. Eric Davis says, side note, Andrew, Andre is calling everyone out and deserves respect after an incredible cunning to avoid, in my opinion. Like, man, listen, I went back to watch because I missed the fight, the Demetrius Andre fight. that was a spectacular performance coming from Demetrius Andrade, man, and he most definitely made a statement, bro. Like he ready to fight the best. He ready to fight the best. He want to fight these other fighters, man. He made a statement with a spectacular stoppage over his opponent. He made a statement, and he's ready to fight the best guys out there. He's ready to fight the best. So much respect to Demetrius Andrade. That was a great victory, a nice win. Yesterday night, I went back to watch the fight. I didn't get a chance to watch the fight live. I do live commentary because I was very busy. But that was a nice win nice win, and that was a way to make a statement by Demetrius Andrade. So congratulations to Demetrius Andrade. But yeah, man, the main event is about to start, bro. All my brothers in the chat, the main event is about to start. And I'm about to get into it with this live commentary. I'm about to get into this live commentary. And y'all know what time it is. This is the moment we all been waiting for. I believe this is going to be a great fight between two experienced veterans. One is a two-division welterweight champion. One is a two-time welterweight champion in Shawn Porter. And the other is a three-division world champion in Terence Crawford. WBO welterweight champion, former 140-pound light welterweight, former undisputed light welterweight champion, Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Now WBO welterweight three-division world champion, one of the best fighters in the world pound for pound, Terence Crawford, against one of the best welterweights in the welterweight division, Showtime Shawn Porter, two-time world champion. This is a great fight. I know that both of these fighters have a lot of love and respect for each other. I know there's going to be great sportsmanship after the fight. But right now, these fighters, Terence Crawford said, we ain't friends. So you know what that means. He's coming in there to try to knock out Shawn Porter. He's coming in there to make it a war with Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is stepping in the ring and to make a statement and prove to people and show people that, listen, you never fought nobody like me. You never fought nobody. You never been in the ring with somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? But Terence Crawford is here to also make a statement and show people and prove to the people that, listen, I'm one of the best fighters in the world, and I'm gonna show you that you ain't never been in a fight in a ring. You never been in the ring with a fighter like me. So right now, these guys are not friends. They are friends, quote unquote. Love and respect is there, but right now they finna get ready to fight. So they're not friends when they step in that ring. It's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a battle. They are not friends when they step in that ring, but they will be friends after this fight. I believe it's gonna be a great fight. The main event is about to start. I believe this fight is going to be very entertaining. It's going to be one to remember. So get ready. I know y'all ready. I'm ready. It's fight night. The main event is about to start. It's about to go down, people. I know y'all ready. I'm ready. I'm finna get it in with this live commentary. Much love and respect to everybody in the chat. Much love and respect to everybody in the chat. My brother, the J. Rules Theory, said, here we go. Yeah, man, here we go, my brother. Much love and respect, bro. My brother, Don Machiavelli, said, time to bring that heat, Andrew Tucker, like you always do. Yeah, man, you already know what time it is, my brother. Finna bring that heat, man. You already know what time it is. Finna bring that heat. Much love and respect to my brother, Don Machiavelli. You know what I'm saying? My brother, Eric Davis, says, time to go to work, Mr. Tucker. You appreciate it. Much love and respect, Eric Davies. You already know what time it is, my brother. Much love and respect to my brother, Eric Davies. I be who I be. The I be who I be. Said almost that time. You already know, my brother. Almost that time, man. Almost that time, brother. Finna get it in, my brother. Finna get it in. Almost that time. Yes, sir. Hold on, y'all give me a minute. Y'all give me a minute. Hold on, I'm finna go get some juice. So y'all give me a minute real quick. I'll be right back. Yeah, people, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it's that time. It's that time. Y'all already know what time it is. It's that time. It's that time. Much love and respect to everybody, man, that's in the chat. Much love and respect to everybody, man. I see y'all. I see y'all. J. Ruse Theory, Don Machiavelli, Eric Davies. I be who I be. You know what I'm saying? All the generals in the building, man. H Money, Brooklyn Don. I see y'all, man. Mini Mill. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all. D Shams. My brother D Sham is in the building. Much love and respect. I see y'all. UK, my brother UK 47 Boxing. Brendan Smith, KJ Styles. Much love and respect to all of my brothers, man. Much love and respect to all y'all. Yeah, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. It's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. The moment we've been waiting for, the main event, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. The main event is about to go down. And y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm about to get ready to get into this live commentary. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. Much love and respect to all my brothers in the chat. Much love and respect. Hit that like button. I'm about to get into this live commentary. Y'all hit that like button. So right now they're doing national anthems. So right now they're doing the national anthems. Hold on, let me actually mute this because I don't want to get no copyright strike for the playing the national anthems. I don't want to get no copyright strike. Them playing a copyright, because they playing the national anthem right now. I mean, when somebody's singing, when some artist is singing the national anthem, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Not playing, but singing the national anthem. I'm sorry about that. Right now we got an artist singing the national anthem. The main event is now, people. The main event is now. It's about to go down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The main event is now. The main event is now, people. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. They're finna get ready to announce the fighters. The fighters are about to get ready to make their way out to the ring. Will it be Terence Bud Crawford? Will it be Terence Bud Crawford? One of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. 3-division world champion. Former undisputed light welterweight champion. Now WBO welterweight champion. 3-division world champion. Terence Bud Crawford against Showtime Shawn Porter. Two-time world champion. Two-time world champion. Two-time world champion. This is going to be a great fight, I believe. A great fight. And it's about to go down, people. It's about to go down. Let's go. Let's go. The fighters are about to get ready to make their way out to the ring. Let's go. It's on. Crawford versus Porter. It's on. Let's go. Shawn Porter is about to get ready to make his way out to the ring, people. Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is about to get ready to make his way out to the ring. Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is about to make his way out to the ring. Shawn Porter looks ready, man. Shawn Porter looks ready. Shawn Porter looks ready. Shawn Porter looks ready. Shawn Porter is about to make his way down to the ring. Shawn Porter is about to make his way down to the ring, people. Showtime, Shawn Porter is about to make his way down to the ring. Showtime, Shawn Porter. Showtime, Shawn Porter is about to make his way down to the ring. Here comes Shawn Porter, people. Here comes Shawn Porter. Here comes Shawn Porter. He is now making his way down to the ring. Shawn Porter is now making his way down to the ring. Shawn Porter looks ready. He looks locked in. He looks locked in. Shawn Porter looks ready, people. Shawn Porter, here comes Shawn Porter. Here comes Shawn Porter. Here comes Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter just made his way inside the ring. Shawn Porter just made his way inside the ring. Shawn Porter just made his way inside the ring, people. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Shawn Porter is now inside the ring, people. Shawn Porter is now inside the ring, people. Shawn Porter is now inside the ring. Let's go. Let's go. My brother Eric Davies says, always hit the like before I open my big mouth. I be who I be. Yes, yes, sir. Much love and respect, my brother. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. My brother KJ Styles said the fight is happening now. That's right, bro. Shawn Porter is now inside the ring. Shawn Porter is now inside the ring. My brother Red Cliff, much love and respect, my brother. Welcome to the live stream. He says, Porter said, I'm the man right chill. I be who I be. Said not Big E. Now, making his way finna get ready to make his way down to the ring is Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford got that old school. He got the old school music playing by the legendary LL Cool J. He got that old school LL Cool J playing playing. He got that old school LL Cool J playing. You know what I'm saying? Terence Bud Crawford. Hold on, people. Let me go grab my water. Terence Crawford is about to make his way down to the ring, people. Terence Bud Crawford is about to make his way down to the ring. I'll be right back. Let me go grab some water. Crawford is making his way down to the ring. I'm back. Crawford is making his way down to the ring. Let's go. Crawford is making his way down to the ring. Crawford is making his way down to the ring. Crawford is about to enter the ring. Crawford is now inside the ring. Let's go. Let's go. Both fighters are inside the ring. Terence Bud Crawford is inside the ring. Shawn Porter is inside the ring. Both fighters in the ring. Both fighters is inside the ring. Let's go. Both fighters is inside the ring. Let's go. Both fighters in the ring. Shawn Porter looks ready. Terence Bud Crawford looks ready. And it's about to go down, people. I'm about to get into this live commentary. Let's go. Let's go. It's about to go down. Let's go. My brother Carlos Rosado is in the brother. He says, Tuck, my brother, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready, brother. I know y'all ready. I'm ready. Let's go. I know y'all ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Both fighters in the ring, and they look ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 31 wins, 3 losses, 17 knockouts. Age 34. Weighed in at 146.6 pounds. Two-time welterweight champion. Two-time welterweight champion. Introducing Showtime, Shawn Porter. looks ready, people. Shawn Porter looks ready. Here we go. And the defending world champion. And the defending world champion. 37 and 0. 37 and 0. 28 KOs. Weighed in at 146.4 pounds. Age 34. Pound for pound, one of the pound for pound greats. 3-division world champion. Former lightweight, undisputed. Former light welterweight, undisputed champion. Now WBO welterweight champion. 3-division world champion. One of the best fighters in the world. Pound for pound. Terence Bud Crawford. Let's go. And the fight is about to start, people. Let's go. The fight is about to start, people. Let's go. It's time to rumble. That's right. It's time to go. Here we go, people. It is about to start. Round number 1 is about to start. Round 1 is about to start. Let's go. Round 1 is about to start, people. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Round 1 is about to start. Here we go. Round number 1. Two-punch combination by Shawn Porter was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Double jab by Shawn Porter was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Two-punch combination by Shawn Porter was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Jab to the head, jab to the body by Shawn Porter. But Terence Bud Crawford was able to avoid those shots. Let's go. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter comes back with a combination of punches, but was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Let's go. Jab by Terence Bud Crawford, blocked by Shawn Porter. Double jab by Shawn Porter, but not effective. Jab by Shawn Porter, but blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Double jab by Shawn Porter was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Let's go. Let's go. Two-punch combination by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter answers back with a two-punch combination of his own, but none of those shots were effective. Jab by Terence Crawford, another jab was blocked by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter attempts a two-punch combination, but was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, Shawn Porter is swinging wild with uppercuts and hooks. But Terence Bud Crawford is using good head movement, making Shawn Porter miss. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter tries to answer back with a two-punch combination, but was blocked. Good jab to the body by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter attempts a left hook, but was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter with a double jab to the body, but it was ineffective. Terence Bud Crawford did a good job making him miss those shots. Good movement by Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter attempts a two-punch combination, but wasn't effective. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter attempts a jab, but was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. That was a very entertaining round. Very entertaining round. But Terence Bud Crawford landed. He was able to land more. It was more effective, more accurate. Most definitely first round went to Terence Bud Crawford. But I like the attempts by Shawn Porter with the double jabs, with the jab to the body, and trying to load up on a big uppercut, big hook, and he's trying to load up and he's trying to make it a war and try to make it a fight with Terence Bud Crawford. But Terence Crawford is doing a good job at slightly outboxing Shawn Porter with the good jabs, with the counter right hands, and was also good, nice little two-punch combination. Terence Bud Crawford was able to land on the inside, and he's using his feet. He's doing a good job at making Shawn Porter miss. Good footwork. He's showing good footwork. He's showing good head movement, and he's showing good defense. First round with the Terence Bud Crawford. Jab by Terence Crawford was blocked by Shawn Porter. Double jab by Shawn Porter, but wasn't effective. Hook by Terence Bud Crawford, very effective. Shawn Porter attempts a three-punch combination, but he wasn't effective. Shawn Porter attempts a double jab, but wasn't effective. Good jab to the body by Shawn Porter, very effective. Shawn Porter attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Terence Crawford attempts a hook, but wasn't effective. Good head movement by Shawn Porter. Triple jab by Shawn Porter, but wasn't effective. Terence Crawford tried to attempt the left hand, but wasn't effective. He tried to attempt the right hook, but wasn't effective. Oh, that was a nice right hook by Terence Crawford that landed. Very effective. Shawn Porter's trying to come forward. Oh, that was a nice right hand by Shawn Porter. Very effective. Nice right hand by Shawn Porter. That was very effective. Two-punch combination for Shawn Porter, but wasn't effective. Two-punch combination by Shawn Porter, but wasn't effective. Oh, a nice right hook by Terence Bud Crawford catches Shawn Porter coming in. Shawn Porter attempts a hook to the body, but wasn't effective. Was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford throwing combinations. They both are exchanging on the insides, letting their hands go, throwing combinations. And they're letting their hands go. Oh, Terence Crawford is letting his hands go, loading up on big shots. Shawn Porter is trying to answer back with shots of his own. But none of those punches were effective, but Terence Crawford was able to land a few big shots. Oh, they both are exchanging combinations. Terence Crawford is coming forward. He's coming forward, pushing Shawn Porter back. He attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Good jab by Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, that was a big left hook by Terence Bud Crawford to end the round. Now that round was kind of close. They both was landing some good shots on the inside. They both were landing some good shots on the inside, but I think the harder shots were coming from Terence Bud Crawford. He was slightly a little bit more effective. Shawn Porter was busy. Terence Crawford was busy. They was letting their hands go with the combinations. They was good at trying to set traps but I think it was just the counter punching from Terence Bud Crawford that slightly won that round. But it was a very close round. Shawn Porter was effective. He was aggressive. He was very effective, letting the combinations go. He was landing good counter shots and exchanges, combinations. Everything wasn't too effective and everything wasn't accurate. But I think the more accurate, more effective between the two was Terence Bud Crawford. He most definitely won that round. but that was a close round. But I slightly edged that round to Terence Bud Crawford. This is a good fight, people. This is a good fight. Good hook. Good hook by Terence Bud Crawford, catching Shawn Porter, kept coming in. Crawford attempts a straight left hand, but wasn't effective. Shawn Porter attempts a double jab, and then he tried to attempt a two-punch combination, but wasn't effective. Shawn Porter is attempting to land big hands, big power shots, but it's not effective. Terence Crawford is using good head movement, and he's slipping the shots of Shawn Porter. He's doing a good job at using his foot. He's doing a good job at avoiding shots coming from Shawn Porter with good footwork. Good footwork by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter attempts a two-punch combination, but got hit by a two-punch combination. He got caught with a good two-punch combination by Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter got caught coming in. It was a right hook, left hook by Terence Bud Crawford. Very fast and very sharp and very accurate. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Shawn Porter attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Shawn Porter is now coming forward, trying to walk Terence Crawford down. Shawn Porter with the combination of punches. Shawn Porter very accurate with big shots. Shawn Porter is coming forward and being aggressive. Shawn Porter with the right hand. Shawn Porter landing a few big shots on Terence Bud Crawford. That was another good right hand by Shawn Porter. Terence Crawford attempts a two-punch combination, but wasn't effective. Shawn Porter attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Oh, that was a hook to the body by Terence Crawford, but it was a slip. It seemed like Shawn Porter. The referee said it was a slip, but it was a nice body shot from Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter went down, but they said it was a slip. Shawn Porter with a two-punch combination. Oh, a nice left hand on the inside. A nice left hand on the inside by Terence Bud Crawford. And that's the end. And that's the end of that round. That was a very good round. A very good round. I gave that round to Shawn Porter. He was slightly more accurate, more effective, and he landed a few big power shots. Landed on the chin of Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford was able to land the good shots here and there. He was able to land a two-punch combination here and there. In that round, he was effective. He was accurate. But it was most definitely Shawn Porter a little bit more busier, slightly more accurate, slightly more effective. Shawn Porter was most definitely landing the power shots and the combinations. I loved it coming from Shawn Porter. But Terence Crawford was able to land a body shot that threw Shawn Porter off balance, but it wasn't most definitely a slip. It wasn't a knockdown. Shawn Porter has a cut over his eye. Here we go. Round number 4. I got the fight scored 2-1 for Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, that was a nice left hook by Shawn Porter. I think there was a nice hook that landed. A very nice hook that landed on the chin of Terence Crawford. Oh, a nice two-punch combination by Terence Crawford. Catching Shawn Porter coming in. Good job by Terence Crawford. Another good job by Terence Crawford. Oh, a big body shot by Terence Bud Crawford. 2-punch combination by Terence Bud Crawford. Very effective. Oh, that's a nice left hand by Terence Bud Crawford. Catching Shawn Porter coming in. Shawn Porter is letting his hands go, but he's not effective. Terence Bud Crawford is starting to counter. He's starting to counter Shawn Porter. Sharp counters by Terence Bud Crawford. Catching Shawn Porter coming in. Let's go. Oh, that was a nice right hand by Shawn Porter. That was set up by a jab. That wasn't effective. Good jab by Shawn Porter. He tried to attempt a 2-punch combination. Follow up with a 2-punch combination, but wasn't effective. Good jab by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter attempting jab to the head and to the body, but wasn't effective. Oh, that was a big left hand by Terence Bud Crawford. A nice counter left hand by Terence Bud Crawford, catching Shawn Porter coming in. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. That was a good left hand by Shawn Porter. Catches Terence Crawford. Was very effective. Oh, that was a nice hook by Terence Bud Crawford, catching Shawn Porter coming in. Jab to the body by Terence Crawford. Very effective. Oh, Shawn Porter got caught with a big. Crawford catches Shawn Porter with a big left hand. Catches him coming in. Shawn Porter is most definitely pressing the attack, but Shawn Porter is getting countered. But he's also landing a few good he's landing a few good accurate shots. You know what I'm saying? He was able to land a few good accurate shots in that round. He was most definitely accurate. He was most definitely busy. He was most definitely letting his hands go. But I think the more sharper shots was coming from Terence Bud Crawford. And he most definitely was countering Shawn Porter, catching Shawn Porter coming in. He's most definitely doing a good job at slightly outboxing Shawn Porter. But that was most definitely a good round. Porter had his moments in that round, but he landed a few good shots, few good body shots, few good right hands by Shawn Porter, but the slightly more accurate, more effective was Terence Bud Crawford. He most definitely won that round. I now had a fight scored 3-1. This is a great fight, though. I'm loving it. Great fight. Double jab by Terence Bud Crawford was blocked by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter lands. That was a nice right hand by Shawn Porter. He attempts a 2-punch combination, but wasn't effective. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter attempts a right hand, but Terence Bud Crawford is showing good head movement. Was able to. Oh, big left hand by Terence Bud Crawford landed on the chin of Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is trying to rough up Terence Bud Crawford while he's holding and he's hitting. He's holding and hitting, trying to rough up Terence Crawford. Oh, that was a nice snapping left hook. Right hook by Terence Bud Crawford. He catches Shawn Porter coming in. Right hand to the body by Shawn Porter. Good jab to the head by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter is coming forward, letting his hands go, but he's not effective. Good hooks to the body by Shawn Porter was very effective. Shawn Porter with the 2-punch combination. Shawn Porter is coming on with throwing combinations, throwing punches and bunches. Shawn Porter is throwing punches and bunches. Shawn Porter is throwing punches and bunches, digging down to the body, trying to go back upstairs to the head. Few of those shots landed. It was a lot of punches thrown, but few of those shots landed on Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter got Terence Crawford on the ropes. Oh, that was a big right hook. A big right hook on the inside. A big right hook on the inside by Terence Bud Crawford. But Shawn Porter is doing a good job at roughing him up and making it an ugly fight. Now Crawford is coming forward, pushing back Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is on his feet. 2-punch combination by Shawn Porter wasn't effective. Oh, big hook to the body by Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, a big left hand to the body by Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford with the onslaught of punches, with throwing combinations. Terence Bud Crawford with the combinations to end the round. Man, that was a very competitive round. Very competitive round. Very good round. That was a great round. Very close round. I slightly gave that round to Shawn Porter. I now have it 3 rounds to 2. I now have it 3 rounds to 2 for Terence Bud Crawford. Man, this is a war. A great fight, man. I knew this was going to be a great fight. Man, this is a great fight. I got it 3 rounds to 2 for Terence Bud Crawford. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter tries to answer back with a 2-punch combination. Oh, that was a big left hand. That was set up by jabs. Good head movement by Terence Bud Crawford. Big body shots by Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford with the onslaught of punches. Oh, big left hand by Terence Bud Crawford. Big body shot, hooks to the body. Big hooks to the body by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter is coming back, trying to press the attack, letting his hands go, swinging wildly, but missing. This is a war right now, people, a war. They both are letting their hands go. Oh, big hook to the body. Big hook to the body by Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, 2-punch combination by Shawn Porter was blocked by Terence Crawford. Oh, big left hand by Shawn Porter. Big left hand by Terence Bud Crawford. Big left hand by Terence Bud Crawford. And Shawn Porter took it very well. Shawn Porter is now trying to cut off the ring. He's trying to cut off the ring on Terence Bud Crawford. No. Terence Bud Crawford is a clash of heads. And it opens up a cut. And it opens up a cut on Terence Bud Crawford. Both fighters are now cut. A headbutt that caused a cut over Terence Bud Crawford's eye. Now both fighters are cut. This is a war right now, people. A war. This is a war. Oh, three-punch combination by Terence Bud Crawford. And Shawn Porter is swinging wild, but missing all those shots. Shawn Porter is now starting to hold and hit and making an ugly fight. But man, that was a beautiful 3-punch combination by Terence Crawford. Oh, that was a nice big right hook. Big right hook by Terence Crawford. And Shawn Porter is trying to answer back with big shots of his own, but none of those shots are effective. Good head movement by Terence Crawford, avoiding those big wild shots coming from Shawn Porter. But Terence Crawford is using good head movement, making Shawn Porter miss, and he's able to outbox him, slipping those punches. Good head movement, avoiding those shots, using good head movement. Good inside fighting by Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter's trying to make it a rough and tough fight, but none of those shots are accurate while he was holding and hitting and trying to make it a war on the inside. But that was a mean 3-punch combination landed by Terence Crawford. He was most definitely the accurate puncher between the two. Slightly more effective, landing the bigger shots between the two. More effective, more accurate, and most definitely is doing a good job throwing the counter left hand, the nice little sneaky uppercuts, the nice left hands, the hooks to the body, and the 3-punch combination that landed clean on Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter is taking those shots very well, though. Hard, strong chin and hard head by Shawn Porter. This is a war. I gave Terence Crawford that round. I now had a fight scored. 4 rounds to 2. I now had a fight scored 4 rounds to 2 for Terence Crawford. Oh, that was a nice hook by Shawn Porter. Nice hook by Shawn Porter. Catches Terence Crawford coming in. Good jab to the body by Terence Crawford. This has been a war. We're in the 7th round. 2-punch combination by Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter is now holding and hitting, still holding and hitting. Double jab to the body by Shawn Porter was blocked by Terence Crawford, or avoided by Terence Crawford. He used a right hand, a nice right hand by Shawn Porter. A big left hand by Terence Crawford to answer back. A big left hand by Terence Crawford to answer back. Terence Crawford attempts a jab to the body, but wasn't effective. Good jab by Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter, a big left hand by Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter is trying to answer back, but a lot of these shots are being blocked. Jab by Terence Crawford, blocked by Shawn Porter. He tries to dig down to the body, but good block. But Shawn Porter was able to block those shots. Shawn Porter is coming forward. With the combination of punches, with the flurry of punches. But those punches are not effective. None of those smothering shots are effective. A jab attempted by Terence Crawford, blocked by Shawn Porter. Terence Crawford attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Oh, a nice left hand straight left hand by Terence Crawford, and a 2-punch combination by Terence Crawford. Man, this is a great fight. That round was very close. That 7th round was very close. That round was very close, but I slightly gave that round to Terence Crawford. I slightly gave that round to Terence Crawford. I now have it 5 rounds to 2 for Terence Bud Crawford. D. Hodges in the building said, "What up, Andrew?" And chat, LDBC salute. Much love and respect, bro. D. Hodges. Yeah, this is a great fight right here. This is a war right now. Here we go, round number 8. They both are exchanging, letting their hands go. The three big power shots by Terence Bud Crawford. Catching Shawn Porter coming in. Derek Crawford is digging down to the body. Shawn Porter's letting his hands go, throwing a combination of punches. All combinations by Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford with the combinations. And Shawn Porter is answering back with the flurry of punches of his own. But those punches are being blocked and avoided by Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Bud Crawford is now starting to dominate. Crawford is starting to dominate. Shawn Porter is missing a lot of those flurries, a lot of those combinations, a lot of those flurries he was missing. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter attempts a 2-punch combination, but was blocked by Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, nice left hand by Terence Bud Crawford. Catching Shawn Porter coming in. Shawn Porter attempts a 2-punch combination, but wasn't effective. Oh, they both exchanged good shots. They both exchanged good shots on one another. Shawn Porter has Terence Crawford on the rope. Referee breaks it up. Let's go. Oh, that was a big right hand. That was a big right hand by Shawn Porter. Big right hand by Shawn Porter. He thought he had Terence Crawford hurt. Oh, Shawn Porter's. Oh, big. That was a big body shot. A big body shot by Terence Bud Crawford. They both are landing big power shots on one another. They are making it into the war. They are making it into the war. Porter has landed a few good right hands, and Crawford is landing good combinations. Good body attack. Good jab by Terence Bud Crawford. This is a war. This is a war, people. Man, that was a great round. Man, that was a great round. That was a very close round. Very close round. Very hard round to score. That round number 8 was very hard to score. Very hard to score. But it was just the combinations. It was just the combination. It was the left hands. It was the jabs. The looping right hand that got my attention. And it was a hard shot by Shawn Porter. And it was most definitely the jab. Shawn Porter landed a few good jabs, but he also paid. He also got hit. When he landed those few good shots, he was getting hit by combinations coming from Terence Bud Crawford. That was a close round, but it was a competitive. Both fighters were effective. It was a close round. I slightly gave that round because I think Shawn Porter was just slightly more accurate, and slightly more busier, slightly more accurate in that round. So I give that round to Shawn Porter, but it was a close round. So I now have it 6 rounds to 3. I'm sorry, 5 rounds to 3. I'm sorry, people, 5 rounds to 3. I have it 5 rounds to 3 for Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, good two-punch combination by Shawn Porter. Terence Bud Crawford with the two-punch combination. But wasn't effective. Double jab by Terence Bud Crawford. Very effective. Shawn Porter come lunging in, and Terence Crawford tried to hit him with a check right hook. He tried to hit him with a check right hook. Two-punch combination by Shawn Porter. He's coming on strong. Terence Crawford is doing a good job at slipping those punches. Good head movement by Terence Bud Crawford. Hook to the body by Shawn Porter. Good hook to the body by Shawn Porter. Jab by Terence Bud Crawford. Blocked by Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter's good movement by Terence Bud Crawford as he avoids the shots coming from Shawn Porter. That was some sneaky little body shots from Terence Crawford on the inside. Terence Crawford attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Another good job by Terence Bud Crawford. Oh, good. Oh, left hand to the body. Good left hands to the body by Terence Bud Crawford. Catching Shawn Porter coming in. Oh, nice left hand by Terence Bud Crawford. Catching Shawn Porter coming in. Oh, that's a nasty left hook to the body by Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter still coming forward. Starting to walk down Terence Crawford. Good job by Shawn Porter as he comes lunging in. Jab by Terence Bud Crawford wasn't effective. Double jab by Terence Crawford wasn't effective. Oh, a nice hook to the body, and nice hook to the body, nice hook to the body, and nice hook to the head by Terence Bud Crawford. That was a beautiful right hook, beautiful left hook to the body and left hook to the head by Terence Bud Crawford. Most definitely, Terence Bud Crawford was more effective, more accurate in that round. I give that round to Terence Bud Crawford. Shawn Porter most definitely landed a few good shots here and there, but Terence Bud Crawford landed the hardest shots, power shots, catching Shawn Porter coming in with the combinations, with the jabs, with the hooks to the body, with the left hands, with the jabs. Terence Crawford is more accurate, more effective. He most definitely won that last round. This is a good fight, people. A good fight. I have it 6 rounds to 3. 6 rounds to 3 for Terence Bud Crawford. 6 rounds to 3. I have it 6 rounds to 3 for Terence Bud Crawford. Terence Crawford attempts a jab. He attempts a jab, but wasn't effective. Shawn Porter. Oh, Shawn Porter. Terence Crawford knocks down Shawn Porter. That was a nice right hook. Nice right hook by Terence Bud Crawford to drop Shawn Porter. He dropped. He catches Shawn Porter with a nice right hook to drop Shawn Porter. That was a nice right hook. A nice right hook. Oh, that was combinations of punches. Combinations of punches from Terence Bud Crawford. Very accurate. Terence Bud Crawford with a 2-punch combination, very effective. Shawn Porter is overhand right by Shawn Porter, but down goes Shawn Porter. Terence Bud Crawford with a 2-punch combination to drop Shawn Porter. 2-punch combination by Terence Bud Crawford to drop Shawn Porter. It's over. They stopped the fight. Terence Crawford just stopped Shawn Porter. Terence Crawford stopped it. Kenny Porter stopped the fight. He shouldn't have stopped the fight. Shawn Porter still could have continued. He was alone. He was hurt. He was hurt. He was hurt. Don't get me wrong. He was hurt. He was hurt. Don't get me wrong. He was hurt. He was hurt. Don't get me wrong. Shawn Porter was hurt. But they should have let him continue. They should have let him. They should have let him continue. Shawn Porter was hurt. He was hurt. Kenny Porter stopped the fight. Kenny Porter stopped the fight. Shawn Porter stops. Terence Crawford stopped Shawn Porter in the 10th round. I called it. I called it. I said it was going to be a 10th round stoppage. I told you guys it was going to be a 10th round stoppage. Kenny Porter had to stop the fight. He didn't want Shawn Porter to take no punishment. He didn't want Shawn Porter to take further punishment. He didn't want Shawn Porter to take further punishment. I felt Shawn Porter could have continued. He was hurt. Shawn Porter went down. He was hurt. He was hurt. But I felt he could have continued. But I called it. I said it was going to be a 9th or 10th round TKO. I said it was going to be the 9th or 10th round TKO. That was an excellent performance by Terence Crawford. Excellent performance by Terence Crawford. Shawn Porter came to fight. He had his moments. I told you, Shawn Porter was going to have his moments in the fight. He's going to look good. He's going to make it a war. He's going to make it competitive. He's going to make it challenging for Terence Crawford. But Terence Crawford was going to dig down deep. He was going to start the box. He was going to pull away in the fight. I said it. He was going to pull away in the fight. He dropped Shawn Porter twice. He dropped Shawn Porter twice. I said it was going to happen. I called it, bro. I told you guys. Yeah, I told you I have a boxing eye. I have a boxing eye. I have a feeling that it's going to go a certain way. So I see a fight a certain way, and I call it how I see it. I said this was going to happen. Much love and respect to the J. Roos theory. He said, wow. My brother J. Roos theory. My brother KJ Styles said, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Terence Crawford with the 10th round TKO. With the 10th round TKO. I said it was going to happen. I said it was going to be either the 9th or the 10th round. Shawn Porter was badly hurt. I felt he could have continued, but Kenny Porter had to stop the fight. He didn't want Shawn Porter taking no more punishment. He didn't want Shawn Porter taking no more punishment. He went down twice. That last knockdown was a vicious knockdown with the 2-punch combination coming from Terence Crawford. I said it was going to be the 9th or 10th round. I said it was going to be either the 9th or 10th round. Boom. Boom. Let's look at the replay. Look at the replay. Boom. So it was the left uppercut. It was the left uppercut. And then, boom, it was a big left hand that badly hurt Shawn Porter. And he went down. And it was a combination of punches coming from Terence Crawford. Now, Shawn Porter was able to land an overhand right. But Terence Crawford, boom. Boom. Just the big power shots coming from Terence Crawford. The big power shots. I felt that Shawn Porter couldn't have continued. But Shawn Porter was badly hurt. But Shawn Porter wanted to continue. Shawn Porter went down. Shawn Porter went down. Shawn Porter looked down, but something was wrong with Shawn Porter. He was badly hurt. He was up. He was strong. He was still strong, and I felt he was able to continue, but he was still badly hurt. He didn't know where he was at. And it would have only got worse if he would have continued. It would have only got worse if he would have continued. It would have only got worse if Kenny Porter would have let Shawn Porter continue. It would have only got worse. I said it was going to be a 9th round, 10th round TKO. I knew it was going to happen. My brother J. Roos Theory said, you called it, Andrew. Yes, my brother, much love and respect, my brother. The J. Roos Theory says Crawford is the man to beat in that division now. I agree 100%. Crawford is that man. J. Roos Theory says Crawford is the man to beat in that division now. Exactly. Crawford is the man. Crawford is the man to beat. The J. Roos Theory says great blow-by-blow commentary. Much love and respect to J. Roos Theory. Round number 10. Round number 10. Round number 10. Round number 10. Winner by 10th round TKO. Winner by 10th round TKO. And still undefeated. Still WBO welterweight champion. Still undefeated. Terence Bud Crawford. It was a great fight. Listen. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter. It was a great fight. But Terence Bud Crawford is on another level. Terence Bud Crawford is on another level, people. I'm letting you know right now. Terence Bud Crawford is on another level. Terence Bud Crawford is on another level. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter, but Terence Bud Crawford is a monster. He's a beast, and he's on another level. Terence Bud Crawford is on another level. He showed you guys tonight why he's one of the best fighters in the world. Pound for pound. Why he's one of the best fighters in the world. Why he's one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. Why he is a 3-division world champion. And Earl Spence Jr. is in attendance. And Earl Spence Jr. is in the attendance. Sir Earl Spence Jr. left the building. Earl Spence Jr. left the building. Earl Spence Jr. left the building. Him and his guys left the building. They know that Terence Bud Crawford is a monster. They know that he's a beast. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter. He's a gladiator. He's a warrior. He showed a lot of heart, man. He came to fight. He came to make it a war. He came to make it competitive. He came to make it challenging. He came to make it a war. He came to make it a fight. But it just wasn't enough for the very fundamentally sound, very skilled, a beast, a monster, a dog, an animal, a gorilla, a beast, a technician, a dangerous boxer puncher, a dangerous technical brawler, a dangerous outside fighter, a dangerous inside fighter, elite level fighter. Terence Bud Crawford is on another level. It's on another level. Don Machiavelli said, is Spence fight closer or further away after that? Yeah, Errol Spence Jr. left the building. He left the building. After Terence Bud Crawford scored the technical knockout, after he scored the 10th round technical knockout, after Errol Spence Jr. was there at the fight. He was there at the fight. He witnessed Shawn Porter get stopped in the 10th round, and Errol Spence Jr. wasn't feeling it. Errol Spence Jr. wasn't feeling it, so he left the building. He left the building. The J. Roos Theory said Crawford is a throwback fighter. That's facts. True gift. True gift. The J. Roos Theory. Yo, Errol, come back. Where Errol Spence Jr. go? He left the building. Where Errol Spence Jr. go? Where he went at? He left the building. Terence Bud Crawford scored a 10th round technical knockout. Errol Spence Jr. leave the building. He ain't there. He left the building. He ain't stick around. He ain't stick around to call out Terence Bud Crawford. He ain't stick around. He ain't stick around. He ain't stick around. Errol Spence Jr. left the building. Man, it was a great fight, man. It was a great fight, though. J. Roos Theory, yeah, Errol Spence Jr. left the building, bro. Yo, Errol, come back. Call out Terence Bud Crawford. Call him out. Call him out. Call him out. What happened? Errol Spence Jr. left the building. That's what happened. That's what happened. The J. Roos Theory said Errol don't want it. He acting like he don't want it. He left the building. He could at least stepped in the ring with Terence Crawford and called him out. But he didn't do so. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. Man, Terence Crawford is a monster. I called it. I said what was gonna happen. It was a great fight, though. I said what was gonna happen. I said it was gonna happen. I said it was gonna happen. Yo, D-Sham, he left the building. He said, yo, Earl, come back. Yeah, D-Sham, where you go? Where Earl Smith Jr. go? Where he went at? Where he went at? Where Earl Smith Jr. go? Where he went at? Where he went at? Earl Smith Jr. left the building, man. Earl Smith Jr. left the building. Earl Smith Jr. left the building. D-Sham, J. Roos Theory, Don Machiavelli. He left the building. Earl Smith Jr., you saw he was there. He left the building. Man, much love and respect to Shawn Porter, man. He came to fight. He came to fight. Shawn Porter came to fight, man. He won. I gave him 3 rounds. I gave Shawn Porter 3 rounds. It was a good fight. I gave him 3 rounds. It was a good fight. 1 round was kind of slack. 1 round was kind of close. So some people may have gave Shawn Porter 4 rounds. I can respect that. But I gave Shawn Porter 3 rounds in this fight. I gave Shawn Porter 3 rounds in this fight. But Shawn Porter came to fight. Shawn Porter is a good fighter, man. Shawn Porter is a good fighter, man. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter, man. Terence Crawford's on another level, man. I'm just telling y'all. I'm telling y'all right now, Terence Crawford on another level, man. I'm telling you. He's a technical beast. He's a technical beast. I'm telling y'all. He's a technical beast. He's a technical monster. He's an elite level monster. J. Roos Theory said, nah, Crawford has the psychological edge over Spence and the power. That's facts, bro. He walked out. Soon as the stoppage happened, Terence Crawford said Earl Smith Jr. will never say he ain't gonna never be at a Terence Crawford fight, but he came to a Terence Crawford fight. Earl Smith Jr. left the building. Earl Smith Jr. left the building after Terence Crawford scored the 10th round TKO. After he scored the 10th round stoppage. Earl Smith Jr. left the building. And much respect to Earl. I ain't got no problem with Earl. But at the end of the day, we know who really wanted to fight. We know who really want to fight. I'm keeping it real. We know who really want to fight. Man, much love and respect to Shawn Porter. Stepped in the ring with Terence Crawford. Stepped in the ring. It was a good fight. And I told you that Terence Crawford was going to pull away. He was going to pull away, make the necessary adjustments, and get the stoppage. I told y'all what was going to happen. I told y'all what was going to happen. And the J. Roos Theory said that makes Earl look shook. Tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it, bro. Hey, J. Roos Theory, tell me about it, bro. David Bond says Earl Spence is a chicken. He's going to move up to 154. Hey, man, listen, man. He moved up to 154. We already know what time it is. He moved up to 154 without fighting Terence Crawford. We know what time it is. We'll clearly know what time it is if Earl Spence Jr. moves up to 154 and don't without fighting Terence Crawford. We would know clearly what time it is. We would know what time it is. Eric Davis said, good call, bro. Good call, bruv. Much love and respect to you, my brother, and one of the generals. Y'all know what time it is, man. I'm telling you, Bud is a problem. Man, Shawn Porter came to fight, but Bud is a problem, bro. Bud is a problem. I was telling cats a long time ago, Bud is a problem. Bud is a problem, man. Congratulations to Terence Bud Crawford. Still undefeated. Still undefeated. Still undefeated. Was able to stop Shawn Porter. Was able to stop Shawn Porter. Shawn Porter came to fight, though. Shawn Porter came to fight. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter, man. Much love and respect to Terence Bud Crawford, man. He a great fighter, man. He a great fighter, bro. Y'all see now why none of those guys, none of the top guys was in a rush to fight this man. And I'm not saying that these top fighters are ducks, because I know the business side of boxing. I know promoters. I know advisors. I know managers. I know all of this. I know the politics and the business side. I know all of that. But still, a fighter has say so. A fighter has say so. And now y'all know why some of the top guys, you know that the top guys wasn't in the rush to fight this man, bro. Terence Bud Crawford is a monster. He's a beast. Now y'all know. Now y'all know. Now y'all know. Now y'all know. Man, much love and respect to Shawn Porter. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter, man. Much love and respect to Shawn Porter. Terence Crawford is a beast, man. One of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. 3-division world champion. 3-division world champion, bro. Former undisputed light welterweight champion. WBO welterweight champion. One of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. One of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. Now y'all know why he's one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. Now y'all know. Now y'all know. Boxing is truly back, bro. That's the truth, J. Rule's theory. That's the truth, my brother. David Bond says Spence is going to continue duck Bud Crawford. I now have no respect for Spence. His chicken, I'm just keeping it real. I feel you, David Bond. I don't really like to disrespect. Hey, David Bond, I'm going to keep it real with you, my brother. I really don't like to disrespect no fighter on this channel, but I'm going to keep it real, my brother. I'm going to keep it real. I don't think Spence really want to fight Bud Crawford, man. I don't think Spence really want to fight Bud Crawford, man. Because what we witnessed tonight, I don't think Spence want to fight Bud Crawford, man. I don't think he really wants that smoke. I don't really think he wants that smoke. I don't really think he wants that fight, bro. What he witnessed tonight, what he saw tonight. How fundamentally sound, how skilled. Bud Crawford showed y'all what he's on the elite level. He can do it all, bro. He can do it all. He's a technical brawler. Get inside fighter. Get outside fighter. He's a technical brawler. Good counter puncher. A dangerous boxer puncher. Inside fighter and outside fighter. He's a technical monster. He's a beast. He's undefeated. He's showing you it's the reason why he's undefeated. It's the reason why he's one of the greatest fighters in the world, bro. He showed you tonight why he's one of the greatest fighters in the world. But Crawford showed y'all. He showed y'all. That boy is a problem. All the top welterweights know that boy is a problem. They know Crawford is a problem, bro. Eric Davis says, see how he does against Grantley Scott. Don't even bring up Tiny T.O. Job well done. Much love, fella. Hey, Eric Davis, man, much love and respect, my brother. Much love and respect, my brother. Appreciate you coming through to the live stream, man. My brother J. Roosty says only Crawford had to put it like that. That's impressive. Exactly, my brother J. Roosty, because only Crawford is the man to do so. Only Crawford is the man to do so. So so you know what that says about Crawford, right? You know what that says about Crawford, right? Crawford made a statement tonight. He made a statement tonight. And he made a statement right in front of the number one guy in the welterweight division. He made a statement right in front. He made a statement right in front of the number one guy tonight, bro. He made a statement tonight. J. Roosty, he made a statement tonight in front of the number one, in front of the number one welterweight. He made a statement right in front of him. And the number one welterweight in the division got up and left because he couldn't deal with it. He couldn't deal with it. He couldn't deal with it. He hate the fact that Shawn Porter stepped in there. That Shawn Porter stepped in the ring with Terence Crawford, one of the best fighters in the world. And Shawn Porter did something that he's hesitating to do. That Shawn Porter did something that he's refused to do. That Shawn Porter did something that he acting like he don't want to do. And that's step in there and fight the best. That's fight the best. One of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. Shawn Porter stepped in there and he went in there against Bud Crawford. And it was a great fight. Shawn Porter stepped in there and he did that. Terence Crawford made a statement tonight. Shawn Porter did something that Errol Spence Jr. Ben had an opportunity to do. He stepped in there and he went to war at times with Terence Crawford. But Terence Crawford was able to dig down deep, make the necessary adjustments, break Shawn Porter down, and get the 10th round TKO. Shawn Porter was very competitive, very challenging. Most definitely I told you he was going to look good. He was going to have his rounds. He was going to look good. He was going to press the attack. He was going to have his rounds. He was going to look good. He was going to come to fight. And it was rounds he looked good. It was rounds he did his things. It was rounds he pushed Terence and made him dig down deep. But that brought out that animal. Of Terence Crawford. And he pulled away to show you guys that I am one of the best fighters in the world. And I'm pound for pound, building one of the best fighters in the world for a reason. Crawford had to make the statement. He had to make a statement tonight. And you know what? It's gonna be a lot of haters. People that just don't want to show love and give Terence Crawford his credit, or show love or respect Terence Crawford. It's going to be people that's going to come up, that's going to try to come up with something. They're going to try to come up with a narrative because they're against Bud. They're going to come up with a narrative. They're going to come up with some type of excuse. They're going to come up with some type of narrative, with some type of excuse and some type of narrative. Watch what I tell you. Trust me. Watch and see. A lot of these guys is going to come up with narratives. Come up with excuses and narratives because the hate, the jealousy and the hate that they have for Terence Crawford, and they're gonna discredit. It's gonna be some people don't even give him credit, and a lot of those guys is not gonna give Terence Crawford credit for beating a very tough, rugged, very fundamentally sound, very rugged, very a very tough, difficult style in a fighter like Shawn Porter. And I gotta keep it real. Shawn is one of the best. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what no other man gotta say. Shawn is one of the best, bro. Shawn is one of the best. I don't care what no man say. I don't care what no man, and I don't care what they say. Your opinion is your opinion. But Shawn is one of the best. And Crawford steps in there with the best. And he showed He show you why he is the best. He go in there, he make a statement. He go in there, he prove a point. He go in there, he show you guys how great he is. Why he is one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. 3-division world champion. He goes in there and show you. He go in there, prove it, and make a statement. He go in there and show you guys. You guys can keep hating on Terence Crawford. Keep disrespecting Terence Crawford. But he gonna keep showing y'all. Until he retires, he gonna keep showing y'all. Hey, man, I appreciate every single one of y'all that came through tonight, man. Says Showtime Porter is a warrior. He's no ducker. He's a real man. Much love and respect to David Bond. I agree 100%, my brother. The J. Roos Theory says Crawford has all the tools. His heart is huge. Spence got to lace him up and face this man, bro. Yeah, bro. You see he left the building, man. He know what time it is, bro. Spence know what time it is. And it's a great fight between Crawford and Spence. That's a great fight. No disrespect towards Errol Spence Jr. That's a great fight. But I'm just telling y'all, Terence a different monster. Terence a different monster, bro. I'm telling y'all. Hey, man, I appreciate all y'all that came through tonight, man, to show love. I appreciate every single one of y'all that came through tonight, man. All my brothers that came through the J. Roos Theory. Much love and respect, man. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you joining the panel today, man. Chopping it up, man. Having that good old boxing talk. David Bond, appreciate you coming through, my brother. Much love and respect. My brother Tony Boswell, my brother, one of the generals in the YouTube boxing community, one of the generals of the Tucker Army. My brother Tony Boswell, he said much respect. He said much respect, Andrew Tucker World. And the chat, stop in to show support and hit the like button. Crawford won, and salute to Kenny for seeing it before it happened. Yeah, man, that was a good call by Kenny Porter, and he did what he had to do to protect his son. And the safety of a fighter comes first. The safety of a fighter comes first, and he did what he had to do to make sure his son didn't continue to take any more punishment. So respect to Kenny Porter, respect to Shawn Porter. He came to fight, had moments in the fight. He did his thing. Terence Crawford is a different monster. He's a different beast. Much love and respect to all my brothers that came through. Eric Davies, the J. Roos Theory, David Bond, Don Machiavelli. He said, waste the opportunity to build a fight. Yeah, man, much love and respect, Don Machiavelli. Much love and respect, my brother. Everybody that came through tonight, man, I see y'all. You know, Eric Davies, my brother D. Sham. Much love and respect to every single one of my brothers that came through today, man. KJ Styles, you know what I'm saying? Much love and respect. D. Hodges, much love and respect, man. Appreciate all my brothers that came through tonight, man. Much love and respect to all you guys. Carlos Rosado, much love and respect, my brother. My brother IB, who I be. Much love and respect, my brother. Much love and respect. Appreciate you coming through, man. Everybody, all my brothers, man. Everybody in the chat. H Money, Brooklyn Don. I appreciate all you guys that came through tonight, man. Much love and respect, man. But I'm finna get ready to end the live stream. Much love and respect to all my brothers in the chat. But I'm finna go ahead and end this live stream. Congratulations to Terence Crawford, still undefeated, still WBO welterweight champion, still one of the best fighters in the world, pound for pound. And much love and respect to Shawn Porter. You know, I don't know if he's going to retire or I don't know if he bounced back and fight again, but he can. But much love and respect to all my brothers in the chat. I love you guys. Much love and respect, and I'm out.